19 in the game. Check that, make it 11 and 8. On the shot clock from the wing. Hayward off the mark.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a great fucking day.
Well, the coach of the winners tonight likes to get in the octagon and do some cross training.
Feels like the last Suns game was way longer ago than it was. It was only 2 days ago. Feels like it was a lot longer ago.
We'll probably see OKC tap out. The score 135 to 100.
Just watching the final few seconds of this, and there it is. There's the
Maybe some other things we didn't know about.
Buzzer. That's the end of that Celtics OKC game. That was actually confusing because I was checking earlier, and it said that the Bucks game was supposed to be on ESPN, and it said that it was supposed to start at 8, and then it said that this game was supposed to start on ESPN at 10, and I was like, how the fuck is that going to work? Like, how the hell is that going to work? Because games are like 2.5 hours, sometimes almost 30, and that would be 2 hours, so that was not going to work. But yeah, apparently they moved that game, they changed that game to this game, so it all works out.
Mike Wiltz, assistant coach, and a couple of more games on the road for OKC before they return back home.
I also did a dumb thing where I went live without setting up my stream, so I just didn't go live. And I was like sitting there for like a solid minute. I'm like, why is my stream not live? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I have to actually set it up.
That is a 10-point game at the start of the fourth. What allowed you guys to really open this one up?
I think we really just picked up our intensity. Honestly, that first game back after a long road trip can be kind of tough. So we end up finding our energy.
What is up, Daniel? How's it going tonight?
We start getting stops.
You ready for some basketballs on ESPN?
I need you to settle a debate for me this morning.
I probably should start putting that up there, just to let people know where they can watch the game. Like, I'll put it in this text.
Where do you stand on what you guys just accomplished, getting your 60th win?
7 years in the NBA now, you learn to appreciate the process.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, just to let people know where they can watch the game in case they don't know. But that won't fuck with this, right? Oh, it will. Shit.
You're gonna have to win some games regardless in the playoffs to do what you want to do. So I see both sides.
There.
I think somebody wants your attention. Congratulations.
There we go.
Got to get Deuce a little bit of airtime. Jason Tatum.
Yep, Hamlin jumped the restart. But don't hate the player, hate the game. I can't blame Denny for, if NASCAR doesn't call him for it, then how can you hate Denny for that? It's like, how can you hate him for that? It's NASCAR that was the dumb one. So I see people calling Hamlin like a cheater and shit, and it's like, dude, literally all you do in NASCAR is try to push the envelope. That's literally your job. Like,
Mark, thank you so much. Kevin Durant getting set for the second.
The only person you can blame is NASCAR. Oh, tip off in 13 minutes? I started this stream way too early. Fuck. See, I never know with these nationally broadcasted games when they're going to start. Because literally sometimes they start at like right at the fucking scheduled start time. And then sometimes they're like super late. Still got 13 minutes. So, fuck.
27 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks. By the way, there's 7 blocks as a team in the first half. They're the second most in a half this season by the Boston Celtics. Welcome inside our Los Angeles studio. He is Kendrick Perkins. He is Brian Windhorst. I'm Malika Andrews. We just heard Jason Tatum say it. 60 wins is great, but this is a team that wants to hang a banner. When they beat an Oklahoma City Thunder team that has been near the top of the West all year long, they didn't have their best player. Is there anything we can glean from this?
I don't, they're also on the second night of a back-to-back.
Right.
They really kept it close for what, Kirk, about 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Minutes in this game. I will respect that the Celtics do seem to be focused in this game. They could have had a bad game coming back off the road.
Yeah, ASCO decisions of penalties are a joke this year. They were giving out penalties for cutting the corner. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what Jaden was saying.
Spot is that they want to continue to make
Late
it a
ass stream.
dangerous place to play.
Well, it's actually not that late.
When teams go on the
If you really think about it, a lot of these games start at 10. These Suns games.
Like, I don't want to.
I mean, there were some that started at 10:30.
Right.
So
you know what's going to happen.
And with the win, they now have secured home court advantage through the entirety of the postseason. So that dangerous place that TD Garden is, teams are going to have to go through there if they want to defeat and dethrone the
Having
Boston
said
Celtics.
that, they lost Game 7 of the conference
Right.
finals at home last year.
Correct.
2 years ago, they won Game 7 of the conference finals on the road. So you decide whether you think it's a big deal or not.
Well, then I think the Boston Celtics would rather have it than not, but
Right.
that is a fair enough point. But this is the time of year where you have to check every game around the association because standings could be fluctuating.
Am I not getting
back and forth,
penalized?
up
Gives
and
me
down.
more
As
fantasy
teams are
points,
trying
I'll
to
take it,
clinch
yeah.
the postseason, as
Exactly.
teams are trying to make some noise in their seeding.
I
here. So
gotta
we're gonna start by
fucking-
checking in on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's
There we
roll
go.
the highlights, please, because the Lakers are wrapping up a 6-game road trip here, visiting the Toronto Raptors. LeBron James, his shock toss. We're going to pick this one up in the final minutes of the fourth quarter. LeBron, I mean, year 21, Kendrick.
I mean, look, getting to that free throw line area, but getting to the basket.
You got fucked in
look at the
Pocono
speed at
2022?
39 years
Like
old.
for
That's
fantasy or like
athleticism.
just talk about the
This was
drivers?
a command performance from Anthony Davis. In this
Yeah, did you
game.
get fucked up? I don't remember. Did you get fucked over with fantasy that race? That was a fucking shit show.
35, 18, got to the foul line 15 times. And the game didn't feel like it was this close, but it was, and they needed all of it.
In the meantime, the Milwaukee
that race was
Bucks are
stupid.
actually in danger right now.
I mean, it was a good race, but it was just
Memphis
stupid.
Grizzlies team, but Giannis making sure the young fella knows that he's got it. Jaren Jackson Jr. spinning, getting this one to go.
Kirk, what's worse than losing to the Grizzlies on the road?
Losing to the Wizards.
Grizzlies at home. That's what they're trying to avoid here. Remember, that was the Cancun game that Doc Rivers made a mention of before the All-Star break. This is the return game.
Oh,
Hey, man.
To your point, this is the second night of a back-to-back coming off losing to
I
the
don't
Washington
care.
Wizards.
He really fucking bet $100
Giannis is.
on Max
And
the
they're
1 week he
home.
lost.
That
Oh
was a
my
terrible
god.
loss last night to the Wizards. And the Cavs,
I've thought about that. I've thought about like
10-13 in March. And
if
the
I put like
Wizards- if the Bucks lose
$3,000
this
on
game,
Max Verstappen to
Cavs
win,
could win in-
it's
win
like
Phoenix and be
the
right.
odds are like
We
plus
just saw
400
from the Boston
or something like
Celtics.
that.
We see
Something like that. I don't know. I think it was like plus 600. It's like you'll make $600 if he wins, which he's probably going to. It's pretty much a guaranteed $600. But if he loses, you lose $3,000 fucking dollars.
Patrick Beverly being out. You have enough to beat the Memphis Grizzlies at home.
Right.
Especially coming off a loss to the Wizards, Kirk.
I know.
Like, how was that flight back last night?
He lost minimum 72 points that day. Yeah, that was a tragic day for our friend Jaden here with his fantasy
points.
points.
Secure the second seed. They really don't have any business getting the second seed, but the teams behind them have all got.
What was your emotions that day, Jaden, when you saw that tweet? What were you thinking?
Still without Damian Lillard,
When you opened up
but
your
when it's
phone
this
and you
time
saw
of
the
year when you
tweet,
wanna be answering
and
questions
it
rather
wasn't
than
how it
using more,
seemed.
that's been an issue for the
Because like
Milwaukee
I remember
Bucks.
me, like I
Now,
obviously I
next
was
game
at that
of our
race. I was
doubleheader
coming
is
home from the
Phoenix Suns
track.
taking on, as you mentioned, Brian, the
And,
Cleveland Cavaliers, who are right in
just
there jockeying for seeding in the top
opened up the
eight.
tweet. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I
I immediately turned my camera on before I even told Dom.
Tonight will be available for the Cavs. I want to see, almost more important than the win-loss, I want to see how Donovan looks going to the basket. Whether he trusts that leg, whether he has explosion.
But we got the
This is
Suns
one of
game
the
here
most
starting in
important
about
things
7
is
minutes.
how
That's what it
Donovan
says.
looks,
8 minutes.
His energy level, his spring in his legs, Kirk. This is one of the biggest stories the Eastern Conference has had.
It is. Every moment. Like, can he get going? Can they find a way?
It was so
to get
shitty because that was
going?
such a great
Can he
race
have a
too.
monster
Like that was such a
performance?
great race.
Can he have a breakout
And then it just
moment
gets
before the
tainted with,
postseason start?
like-
And then, you know,
Like all the talk that week should have been about Ross and Denny, like in their fucking beef. But
Real question: Can they coexist? Can
YouTube
they,
button.
Can they, like, with those two guys being ball dominant guys? Can they have a monster night? Can we look at them at some point throughout the postseason or the rest of the remaining season and have like a view of them like we do with Luka and Kyrie Irving? We kept wondering, could they figure it out? Kyrie and Luka. Can these two
But it
guys
didn't
figure
matter,
out?
Jaden,
if
because
they
you ended up
can,
winning the
they
fucking
could be
championship that
extremely
year
dangerous.
and every
Had
fucking year.
moments But at this point in the season, neither one of them are playing well, and that is obviously very concerning for the team.
Well, one thing we know about the Cleveland Cavaliers, no matter where it is exactly that they finish, they are going to finish in the postseason. The same cannot be said, at least right now, for the Phoenix Suns. They are perilously close to falling into the play-in tournament more permanently, and it's still possible that they could fall out completely here, Brian.
They've got to win this game. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a must-win, but all these games are tough. They're catching a team on the second night of the back-to-back with Donovan hurting. They're struggling.
Forgot to get your picks.
They got to handle their business. They got to move the ball. When they move the ball,
Brian, that's
they're
not,
really
that's not
I'm pretty sure if you don't
They
change your
have to handle
picks,
your business. What do they need
you
to
still
do?
get points. I think it just uses your lineup from the previous week, which is shitty for your usages, but
Bradley Beal, Bradley Beal, Bradley Beal, Bradley Beal.
All right, Tom, take it out.
Bradley Beal. Seriously though, like when Bradley Beal is involved in the offense and it's not just the Kevin Durant and Devin Booker show, the Phoenix Suns are that much more better. They bought him in, they traded for him to be the X factor for them in the Western Conference.
They're in the middle of really an impossible 10-game stretch, a historic, one of the most difficult in the last 30 seasons so far. They have started to rack up wins that they absolutely need to, but it must continue tonight. Tip-off between the Cavs and the Suns that's coming up next. Dave Pash, Doris Burke, and Cassidy Hubbard have the call. That's going to do it for us for now. We'll see you at halftime.
The NBA on
you use the same lineup as the previous week and you don't get any featured matchup selection. Yeah, that's true.
State Farm is there. And in part by Papa John's.
You hate those feature matchups? Yeah, me too.
Better pizza. Papa John's.
It should just be like how it was a few years ago. It was like the winner of the race. You predicted the winner. You predicted the stage winner. And you predicted each stage winner. And then you predicted, I think, the winning manufacturer, the winning team.
24/7 moisturization with vitamin B3.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Are you using all the Old Spice?
In a bath. Men have skin too. Old Spice.
It's good to get some fresh air.
Fresh air?
Hi guys. Bill, you look great. Now that I have Inspire, I'm free from struggling with the math.
You did pick for Ryan Blaney to win championship last year, and you did. So at what point of the season did you pick that? Because it's like, you know, usually most NASCAR fans, they'll do their preseason predictions. Then they'll do their, you know, pre-playoff predictions. And then they'll do, like, predictions coming into the championship weekend. Like, at what point did you predict that?
Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
First Washington bought it. Still can't believe this thing is yours. No. Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an affordable car loan.
Playoff predictions, yeah. That's still pretty good.
I mean, I can't imagine what I'd be without them.
I mean, really, do many people win their preseason championship pick?
Check the windows. Good idea.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company that makes things visible. Get a one-line plan with unlimited data powered by Verizon's network, just $25 a month.
Dale Jr. did last year. Wait, he picked Blaney before the season?
One line, one great rate. Switch today at Visible.com.
Ronel Blanco, yeah, I saw that. No hitter.
Things will go wrong for your customers, but your business can make it right with Watson X Assistant.
It's actually one of the first no hitters that I've like missed in a while.
By understanding your customer requests with 90%.
I usually watch like the final like half inning of every no hitter live, but that one I missed just entirely. I didn't even know it happened. I found out on the Red Sox broadcast a few hours later. They were talking about it.
Your business bank account with QuickBooks Money now earns 5% APY. That's how you.
We had a lot of rain delays in baseball today. The Orioles were delayed 5 hours. The Phillies were delayed 3 hours.
You gonna say buy a bucket of Corona? No.
Almost 4 hours actually.
Oh, who ordered these? You take your
The Cubs were only delayed by half an hour, but still.
Oh, I just got an online offer from CarMax to sell this mom van. This is the greatest day of my life. Oh, the saddest day of my life.
When it comes to the love of Sargento real natural cheese,
We belong to the fire, we belong to the fire.
we all belong together.
Sargento, we're real cheese people. Choose Advil Liquid Gels for faster, stronger, and longer-lasting relief than Tylenol Rapid Release Gels. Because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. So for faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
Every game, the final week and a half of the regular season is of great significance.
So I got Suns Cavs in Phoenix. Getting ready to go here. Tip-off is just about a minute away. Game is on ESPN. I've started to put that on there too, just to let people know who are tuning into the stream. If they don't know what channel it's on, they can tune in.
It's all part of the PNC Bank playoff push. And hi everybody, alongside Doris Burke, I'm Dave Pash. We'll check in with Cassidy Hubbard here in a minute. Phoenix has maybe the most challenging final 7 games we've seen in recent memory, Doris. But if Devin Booker plays like he did Monday in New Orleans, the Suns might be up to the task. He's been ruling the course, brought to you by Burger.
So this is a Phoenix team that individually and collectively is still searching for some measure of consistency. But boy, do they show you their
ESPN Sports and Formula One, yeah, pretty much.
This is his third 50-point game of the season. Some nights it'll be a collective effort with Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant. With Devin Booker, he was just dynamic individually.
Right now, Phoenix is ahead, but New Orleans is down. If they were to lose and the Suns win, the Suns would climb out of the play-in and get into the top 6. We talked about Devin Booker and his offense. How about his defense? He'll be challenged tonight because he's got to guard Donovan Mitchell, who's back after not playing last night in a win at Utah.
He's not 100%. We'll get to Cassidy.
I don't even remember. Did we beat the Cavs last time? I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure we lost that game.
And he's battling both the nose and the knee. But when he is right, he is a handful to deal with. He's polished, he's explosive, and he can carry an offense.
Starting lineups brought to you by Icy Hot. The normal starting 5 for Cleveland. I say normal. Their intended starting 5. It's only the 25th game they've all been together. Meanwhile, a big loss tonight for Phoenix. Grayson Allen, day-to-day with a hip injury. He will not play. It's just the 7th game he's missed. So Royce O'Neal will get the start. We mentioned that Booker is going to guard Mitchell. That's because Grayson Allen was, but unable to play tonight.
To me, that's an enormous story because Grayson's battling a hip. It's
Alrighty,
to Frank Vogel,
let's get going.
That they need to worry about long term. But he has been an elite shooter. He can attack a closeout on the second side should any one of these 3 be doubled. And as you said, nightly he's been absorbing a big-time defensive assignment. So let's see how the Phoenix Suns look tonight without him.
Big game for the Suns in terms of trying to get out of the play-in. Big game for Cleveland with Milwaukee about to lose for the 2nd straight night against an under 500 team. They're down 10 late at home against Memphis. So if they
lights out and away we go.
Cavs would be just a game out of 2nd in the East. Cleveland with 6 games left. They're in the middle of a 5-game road trip. They're at the Lakers Saturday, at the Clippers Sunday. They just played the Suns a few weeks back in Cleveland, and Phoenix won that game. Strus misses the opening shot, and it's Suns ball. Kevin Durant, 5th in the league in scoring at 27.5 points per game. Here's Booker.
D-Book.
Gives it up. Beal has become more of a facilitator, especially of late.
Yeah.
The possession, ball changed sides, you got dribble penetration, you get an uncontested look. That's good offense.
O'Neal has been terrific since coming over from the Nets. Meanwhile, Evan Mobley continues to extend the range and show that he can make those consistently.
Okay, Dave. His last 6 games, he was 7 for 12. That's becoming a part of his arsenal. Look out.
In his 3rd year out of USC, he's healthy, 3 straight 20-point games.
KD?
That's the longest stretch
There you go.
this season. Durant knocks down the foul line.
All right, good night, Daniel. What's up, Isaiah? How's it going?
When the season starts, we start to say sometimes.
How you doing?
Like an early season game.
We got the Suns and Cavs.
Start this one at least pretty good.
Both teams recognize the significance. Great pass, Garland, and Jared Allen with the
How's
slam.
Chester? He's laying down over there. He's pretty good.
Devin Mitchell, we already touched on Evan Mobley, who's healthy now after missing 32 games. The Cavs trying to hit their stride. The Suns looking to do the same. It's the 12th straight game that Durant, Beal, and
God damn it.
played. Empty possession there with Durant.
I got Chester.
On the miss. Now Garland on the other end. Nice pass as Allen gets downhill for a second basket.
Little Chester.
Nurkic is a physical challenge for Jared Allen. Can
How was your
he
day?
win that
It's pretty good. I
matchup?
went to work, and that was nice. I watched the Red Sox win.
Nurkic against Mobley. Out of backing down. Goes with a hook shot. Won't fall.
God damn it.
Mobley able to clean the glass. J.B. Bickerstaff said that's really important. They can't let Nurkic get to the glass. He's been terrific this year as a rebounder, especially in the offensive end.
Nice.
Oh, missed chippy. Great deep post position by Jared Allen.
Nurkic had 19
on,
rebounds
Buck.
Monday in New Orleans. Here's Booker going through the lane. Got Strus on him. Strus, a very willing
D-Book.
defender. Booker
Yeah.
with a tough shot. His first attempt of the game goes down at times.
Glad I'm able to stream the Suns tonight. Hell yeah, me too. I think I'll be able to stream the Suns on Friday night because the truck race is at 7:30.
He's averaged better than 25 points per game as Mitchell
The
gets
Suns game is at, or the truck race is at 7:30. Probably start at 7:45. And I've looked at the past like 4 Martinsville races, and none of them have lasted over 2 hours. So like, if that Suns game starts at 10 and then that trend continues, then I should be able to stream the Suns. God damn it!
He's got 2 quick baskets here for the Cavs.
He did not play last night in Utah. A win for this Cavalier team, but nice start for him. You let him get a rhythm.
Yeah, Larry Lucchino died.
9-2 run. Cavaliers 5 of 7 from the floor. Beal.
Yeah, there you go, Bradley.
Drills the corner 3. Mistake defensively that time by Cleveland.
That's been the problem in this rough stretch, right? The normally dominant defense under J.B. Bickerstaff hasn't quite been as good.
Offensive rebound, Allen off the Mobley miss. And then Nurkic blocks it. Or maybe Mobley just lost it, but it's out of bounds to Phoenix. Beal fits it quickly in the front court to Durant. Boy, it feels like Beal is really now understanding what his roles with Booker and
Come
Durant
on!
is. The primary.
He literally had that. Just fucking wide open. Come on. Nice.
3 off the mark from Garland. And Beal averaging 7 assists over his last 10 games.
Hey, Chester, come here.
See him give it up there to Durant. Good matchup here. And that's
Nice.
excellent defense, better offense by Durant with a swish.
What do you notice about how crisply Phoenix is getting into their actions? Feels like a lot of their shots that first 8 seconds of the shot clock right now.
They're 5 of 8. Cleveland's 5 of 10 now. 6 of 11 with Jared Allen getting the left-hand push shot.
Boy, they're really aggressively looking for Jared Allen. Off the dribble drive with Garland. He's been looking for him on the lob or a little bounce pass.
3 baskets all right at the rim. Averaging a career high in points this year. 16.5 per
KD?
game. 3
Fuck.
off target by Durant. Rebound Strus. Mitchell, 7th year in the league. 2nd with Cleveland. The pull-up 3
Nice.
off the side of the rim. Booker trying to get a transition basket. Cleveland back though. Cavaliers at one time were the #1 defense in the league, but since the All-Star break, their efficiency is 22nd
Royce?
on that end.
Yeah, Royce!
His first shot and the same result gives Phoenix a 1-point lead.
Well, he's really turned himself into a legit shooter.
Gorgeous drive and finish by Garland.
All right, so it'll be timeout, Suns.
And a timeout. Cleveland up 1. Excellent offensive basketball on both ends.
What does it
Show you how strong I am.
I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible.
proud to cover greatness?
Is Bradley Beal playing? Yes.
Fun fact.
Is he? I actually don't.
The person with McDonald's is always
I haven't
the
paid
most
that close
popular kid
attention.
in school.
I'm sure he is.
And if they save money with the app, they're also the smartest.
We have to show America that Hitler can be outfought.
I'm not leaving until I have a barrel full of Nazi hearts.
Hitler's not playing by the rules. So neither shall we.
Yeah, he's playing.
It's time for blood, murder, and mayhem.
See, I need to start looking at these lineups before the game. See, if I'm going to be a streamer, I need to like be professional.
Gentlemanly warfare, rated R.
I'm like the dumbest sports fan. Like, there's just so many things that I'm just like, wait, what? You know?
This place is just the kind of space you've been looking for.
Space would be great.
expertise. Just one of the many ways an agent who's a realtor works for you.
Hi. You might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. I can get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
Now, Jaden, I know what you're thinking right now. Sam, I thought you said that you would never buy a light beer.
When weight
I didn't. I did not buy this. I did not buy this beer.
When morning kisses turned sour,
I ordered it on
science made
DoorDash,
them sweet.
and
When itching kept them up,
it was supposed to be Budweiser, but then they sent me this. They sent me this.
Science.
So then I told them that I told DoorDash, I was like, you know, the lady was very nice, the Dasher was very nice, so I wasn't gonna give her any shit.
Pills, prescription,
But
science did that.
like, I did order Budweiser, and then DoorDash was like, oh, okay, here's a total refund. I wasn't even asking for a refund. I was gonna ask for like a $10 compensation. They gave me a full refund. So this beer is free. The beer that I'm drinking right now is free. How do they do that? I don't know.
This is real.
I'm drinking free beer. What else did you do today besides work?
It's just cash.
I watched
Every time you shop?
the end of the Red Sox game, the final like 3 innings. I watched College Humor with my sister. Like, there's this show called Game Changer on College Humor.
In March, which included a procedure
Pretty fun.
to realign his broken nose. And as you can see, he's now wearing a mask. This for the first time in his career, and it's cut out a little deeper around the eyes.
It's a game show where every episode, the game show is different. It's a different game every episode.
One nostril right now, as there's still substantial swelling. I asked if that's affecting his rhythm and overall stamina, and he says it's different for him, but he's not wanting to make any excuses right now. In fact, he's taking a
Yeah, 8 NHL players got ejected.
struggles, admitting he hasn't been himself.
I'm still not even really entirely sure what happened there. Like, did they just have beef going into the game, and like, there's someone on the puck draw that they didn't like? Like, I don't know.
Said for Donovan, even though he looks like Batman, Bickerstaff is telling him he doesn't need to be the savior right now, but just to use his body as a strength as he tries to regain his best form at the most important time. Dave.
Hardcast, boy, that's got to be difficult the way he plays to only be able to breathe out of one nostril.
I mean, he's so important because you think about some of the young pieces around him. And
Come on. That's a foul. That's a foul.
triggered off of a lot of his drive ability, explosive scoring.
Maybe it wasn't, and I'm just dumb.
Played 7 games since the All-Star
Maybe that was
break.
completely fair.
And as Cassidy mentioned, this is the first time he's had to wear a mask. He was a whole NBA second team last year. Will not qualify this year because he's only played 51 games.
He had that platelet-rich plasma as he heads back toward the
Ah,
locker room.
fuck.
He had the PRP treatment on his knee. So it's been a couple of things for him this season.
His career low for games played was in the shortened 2021 post-COVID season. He played just 53 games. So tonight is 52 for him. Last year he played 68. Cleveland by 1 midway through the first quarter. No fouls by either team in this game, so no whistles. Booker with the steal, the pull-up 3. Can't get it to fall. And George Niang checking into the game, gets the rebound. Karis LeVert, who started for the injured Mitchell last night anyway, at 26 points. And the win over Utah. Another Cleveland turnover. Durant in
KD?
transition.
There you go.
Goes down for Durant. He's got 6.
Just so hard to guard, the handle, the release.
Yeah, the Texans got Stephon Diggs. That's a sad one. 'Cause I love Stephon. And like, I'll be going to Bills games next year. I'm not a Bills fan, but I'll be going to Bills games, and to not see him there will kind of suck. You
He's
know?
got LeVert backing up, gets below the free throw line.
Because like, I know as a Patriots fan, I'm supposed to hate the Bills, but I just don't.
Another 50, 40, 85% season, just ridiculous.
And one of only 2 guys, you mentioned 50, 40, 85. Only 2 guys in the league are averaging 25 points per game and are shooting 50 from the floor and 40 from 3. The other, by the way, is almost 40, LeBron James.
Right.
Durant misses. Nurkic gets a big offensive rebound. Second chance.
D-Book! There you go.
His first triple.
And the efficiency of movement of Devin Booker, just simple. One dribble, pull up after a lift with an up fake.
We touched in the open on the 52-point game in New Orleans. It's his third 50-point game in his last 3 games against the Pelicans.
KD, dunk on him. Timeout, Cavs.
JB Bickerstaff 7 straight for Phoenix since the last commercial.
Dave, you touched on their defense. It simply hasn't been up to the standards they have set. Under JB, they've been great, but this kind of run-out transition, problematic.
That was a good sequence right there. 7-0 run right there.
On Disney Plus is now available.
Hello, everyone.
What's up, new
And
friend?
then it was like 9-2, I think, before that.
I think we just found our new home.
They're gonna love this. Your favorites from Hulu and Disney Plus.
This is a destination spot. So are you in?
Yeah. Together like never before.
We have everything we need.
This is the greatest moment of my entire life. Now for Disney Bundle subscribers, Hulu on Disney Plus is here.
Get to Kohl's and refresh every room during our spring home sale with Sonoma Goods for Life bedding for 20% off and Espresso Virtual Plus Deluxe for 30% off. Cuisinart cookware sets for 35% off and Sonoma Goods for Life decor for 20% off at Kohl's.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized puffs packed with cheese, pepperoni, and sauce at only $3.99.
We need to go try these Little Caesars Crazy Puffs right now.
Stop it! Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs for only $3.99.
Pizza.
Oh no. Running low? With Chewy, always keep their bowl full. Save 35% on your first auto ship order. Get the food they love.
I miss
Delivered
Sheena.
again and again.
She was a good doggy.
Ever wonder what's around the next corner? Past the trees. Over the mountains. That's where adventure lives. Take a Nissan SUV and go find it.
Weeds, they have you surrounded. Take your load back! With Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action, it gets 3 jobs done at once. Kills weeds, prevents crabgrass, and keeps it growing strong.
Get a bag of Scott's Triple Action today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, Lo. Feed it.
We got 4:20 left in the first quarter. What'd you have for dinner? I didn't really have anything for dinner. I don't eat dinner every night. Sometimes I only have 1 meal a day. But I mean, when I was at work, since I work at Dairy Queen, I'll munch on some food throughout the day. Like, I haven't eaten since, when was the last time I ate? Like 2:30? Yeah, something like that.
Hulu on Disney Plus, available with Disney Bundle. Plans starting at $9.99 a month.
8 early points for Kevin.
I know you're probably questioning, Sam, if you eat like 1 meal a day, how the hell are you so fat? Well, I used to eat shit tons. And now it's like Sundays I'll eat a shit ton of food. And some days I'll eat like pretty much nothing.
First team to reach that, and they clinch the best records. As Nurkic commits the foul, the first in the game on either team.
Glad you brought up Boston, only because Joe Mazzulla stresses so often how your offense is your first part of your defense. We went to break. I'm talking about the leak out. But it's 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for Cleveland. You're compromising your ability to get back and guard when you do that.
These are updated with the loss by Milwaukee tonight at home against Memphis after losing in Washington last week. So Cleveland an opportunity to climb to second if they can, stay within a game, of second if they can win this one tonight as Merrill knocks down the free throw following the Gordon foul.
Well, a couple things on that. When you consider the incredible number of absences rotation changes, adjustments that Cleveland has had to make. It's incredible where they stand in the standings. The second part of that is Milwaukee. And it's starting to get troubling because after that loss you talked about against Washington, Doc basically challenged his team and questioned their professionalism, saying they're not coming with the right disposition on the road.
That's good.
And now at home against
D-Buck,
Memphis,
there you go.
I mean, I get it, Dame is not playing and your record's abysmal without him, but you cannot lose to Memphis at home.
Giannis played. Chris Middleton played. Devin Booker has 7. Durant has 8. The lead is 6 for Phoenix. 3.5 to go here. Donovan Mitchell back on the floor. Open man is Niang in the corner. The 3 spins out, but there's Allen with the offensive rebound. He missed the stick back though. And here comes Booker in transition. Booker 11th in the league in assists and 6th in scoring. First foul on Cleveland, and Booker will go to the line for 2. It's on LeVert. Cleveland fouls number 3 here is LeVert. His first team foul.
It's cold in here.
Booker 88% free throw shooter. Year 9 for the 4-time All-Star.
So D-Bucks, I think this is our first free throws of the night for either team.
In 4 of the final 7 games to be eligible for all the postseason awards.
There he made one.
Next Wednesday, another doubleheader for you on ESPN with Miami taking on Dallas, followed by Minnesota and Denver. Coverage tips NBA Countdown at 7. There's John Calipari, along with a lot of coaches here with the Final 4 this week. The guy at the line, Devin Booker, coached by Cal 9 years ago.
He said he needs to play in 4 of the 7.
And he made both of them.
He needs to play in all 7
Yes.
because of the standings at stake. They've made the stated goal that despite the schedule you talked about, absolutely brutal, they want the 6th spot.
Durant and Booker have combined to score the last 11 points for Phoenix. An 8-point lead, 3 minutes on the clock. Mitchell sensing Beal on his hip, put up the 3. Beal backed away, and Mitchell missed the shot. And now a foul on the drive by Merrill, trying to keep up with Eric Gordon, and that's the first on Merrill, second for Cleveland. Merrill has been terrific, by the way, off the bench.
I got
he
the
had 18
doggy.
last night, 6 threes. A guy that played in 41 games his first 3 years. This is game number 59 this year. You talked about all the injuries and how they managed to win 46
Injuries,
games.
go to the
It's because
WNBA and
guys
get
like
drafted.
Merrill who stepped up.
No question about it. I mean, what a shooter this young man
I didn't
is.
realize that the NFL draft was this month. I don't know why, but I thought the NFL draft was in like June. I mean, the NBA draft is in June, but I thought the NFL draft also was in June.
Shot clock down to 4.
I don't know why.
Gets passed, maybe traveled, and there it is.
He 100% traveled.
Or isn't the
You can see
NBA?
the challenge
Is the
from
NBA
Merrill
draft in
versus
June?
Benson.
Or
Gordon got by
isn't it like just a
on
few
the
days
drive,
after
caused
the
foul.
finals?
He needs rotational help there. But boy, this guy competes, shoots it, fits in.
The MLB draft
understands
happens
how to
during the
find open
season.
space.
Just 2 points in the last 5 minutes for Cleveland as a team. That was an errant alley-oop pass by LeVert. And Allen's long and can jump, but not that long. Here's Booker with Merrill on him. Nearing 2 to play here in the opening quarter. Booker on Monday at 24 first quarter points, 37 at halftime. He's got 9 already in this game. His skip pass is picked off by LeVert. Good hands though by Beal. Great hustle at the side and hits the cutting corner for 2.
A straight individual effort from Beal.
LeVert on the step back. Rainbow 3 off the mark. Eubanks gets the rebound. Booker looking to run. 13-2 run right now for the Suns. Lead is at 10. Here's Ball in the corner. The entire building wanted him to shoot it. Gave it up. Eubanks and the finish. And
There
the
you
lead is
go.
up to 12. Mitchell driving on Beal. Boy, tough shot. Missed it off the board. 6 turnovers and 1 basket in the last 6 minutes for Cleveland's offense. Beal again giving it up. Here's Ball launching and out. Eubanks bats it out though. Mitchell strips Ball. A minute to go. Ball gets it back. Ball in the lane, foul.
Tristan, you want to be up here or not? You keep coming up here and then you like keep trying to leave.
Or the execution by the Suns.
He's a confusing dog.
12 basket, great ball movement, out-hustling Cleveland right now.
So Beal, right? He's done so many things here in the last couple of minutes to impact the game. He's not getting as many shots. He doesn't have the ball in his hands like he's accustomed to. But the willingness to do other things, to guard the Donovan Mitchell, to make a tough shot on one end.
Made the first.
Booker off the turnover and the slot cut. And I talked to him before and I said, when is it comfortable for you? And he goes, well, I don't know that I'm totally.
Remember when a video board fell in a soccer stadium?
My mindset too.
That's funny.
Okay, a lot of nights, less shots. If they need me to score on a night because Book or KD is out, I can do that. But the willingness to change your mindset to, I'm not going to be the highest usage guy, but if you call my number, I'm here.
And you know, if they do make the playoffs, there's going to be a night where they need a 30-point game from Bradley Beal. And he's shown that he can deliver that as Gordon picks up his second foul. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Frank Vogel told us that Eubanks, Ball, and Gordon are going to get more minutes than usual with Grace and Allen out. He's not going to go to a ninth man tonight. Here's Mitchell for three, and it's not close. Phoenix might go for a 2-for-1 here. A 13-second difference in the game and shot clocks. Cavs are 0 for their last 7. And 3 for their last 20. Here's Beal. Shot clock down to 5, and Ball stepped out of bounds. So Cleveland will be able to hold for the final shot. Cavs have been really good on the road. 22 road wins, their most since their championship season, 2016. Second game of a back-to-back. Hot start, but a cold finish to this opening quarter. Here's Garland. Gives it up to Allen in the middle of the lane and puts it in with the left hand.
When they've executed that particular play, they've been
the
very
fuck?
good.
All right, okay. Crazy New Heights episode? I have not seen it yet. I shall watch it. I didn't watch the last New Heights episode, but I've been watching. But the one last week I didn't watch, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger. They got Arnold on? That's fucking crazy. They need to get Taylor Swift on.
That game on Monday, Booker hit 8 threes, a career high.
I always feel uncomfortable saying his name.
The only two guys to have 3 straight.
Because it's like, it sounds so much like something else.
And they play the Hornets, or excuse me, the Pelicans again here on Sunday. They've
So D-Book taking more free throws.
Tonight, Phoenix can get out of the play-in as of tonight with a win because New Orleans lost to Orlando earlier. Booker hits them both. 13 first quarter points and a 14-point lead. Allen with a catch at midcourt. Mitchell.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
It almost went. First quarter comes to an end. The Suns outscore Cleveland 19-4 the final 5 minutes.
Devin Booker's off a 52-piece, folks. He's on pace. He's got 13 in the first. Look out.
Yes, I'm here.
We need those projections today. Holly, you got this?
Yes. No problem. There it is. So, great taste, zero sugar, big Dwayne energy.
What's the next chapter? That's the real question. With Fidelity Income Planning, a dedicated advisor can help you grow and protect your wealth, even when you're not working. They'll look at your full financial picture and help you create a flexible strategy designed to balance growth potential and guaranteed income, so you can stop worrying about the future and enjoy the life you've created. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
We were on our way to an appointment, and I noticed we had a flat tire. We had to wait to get it fixed. So I said, let's go to Chick-fil-A.
We were hungry.
It was a pretty long walk, and it was very cold outside.
Shannon and the girls.
Justin, you're an absolute fucking asshole. He literally just pisses in my room.
Miss Bernie came to the table. And
I
said,
literally
"Oh,
let
we
him
can go right
outside
back to the tire store."
not
They
that
just
long ago.
stop in the middle of their job
It was like
to
8.
drive you somewhere. It's huge.
And dogs have a long bladder.
Made a new friend that day.
Real guests paid for their
Right?
testimonials.
I hope they do at least.
Whose kid is she?
A very wealthy man who's about to be $50 million poorer.
My name's Abigail.
Joey.
I'm sorry about what's gonna happen to you.
This whole thing is a trap.
Yeah, dogs may be able to hold their pee up for 10 to 15 hours.
What can I say? I like playing with my family.
It's a recommended 6 to 8 hours in between dogs peeing, but they can go 10 to 15.
I'm Malika Andrews. Let's check out tonight's Fast Break brought to you by Advil Liquid Gels. It's the Magic facing the Pelicans here. Zion Williamson misses the free throw. Paolo Banchero gets out in transition, goes coast to coast, and throws it down. Paolo Banchero, 32 points on the night. The Magic get the win, 117 to 108. Let's get you back to Phoenix for the second quarter.
The future is not just going to happen. You have to make it. And if you want a successful business, all it takes is an idea. And now becomes a future where you grew a dream into a reality. The all-new GoDaddy Aero. Put your business online in minutes with the power of AI.
I bought 3 of the same jacket to get the 4th free.
Jaden!
Deal on these memory supplements, then forgot.
Jaden!
Well, you know, recognizing a bad deal is a part of the journey. Yes, Eva, would you like to share your breakthrough?
I got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and got to choose my plan.
Yes, we don't make you sign up for the top tier plan to get our best.
Jaden, did you hear that Denny Hamlin has been peeing in his car? He did it during the Bristol race, and then I think he said he did it, I think it was at Atlanta. Yeah, it was Atlanta. He peed during the red flag.
Give me that gooey, gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that creamy, creamy, meaty topping. Pepperoni popping. Give me that crispy, coated, hey, Uncle Joe. Better get you some and try the trio before it's gone.
Chester.
Welcome back to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. And Coach, what have you made of the pace of play, and how can you use it better to your advantage going forward?
Too much Coke? You might want to specify which Coke you're talking about, Jaden.
Started out the game, we were really moving and pushing, making them chase us, and then we got slower, and they were able
Hey, Chester,
to
what are you doing?
size
Come
and
here.
physicality to hold us down on the offensive end.
And defensively, how do you
Look
want
at
to
this
disrupt
dude.
them more going forward?
Again, got to be more physical. Got to put our bodies on them, limit them, get to their spots. Like, these guys can live in the mid-range and be great at it, so we got to do a better job of keeping them out of the middle of the floor.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Dave, DB?
Denny actually says that it feels nice. He actually says he likes it. It's just weird.
They were successful. Garland had the ball. He was getting downhill and pick and roll. They were establishing Allen early.
Now they're down 17 after that 3 by Bol Bol. The 5th 3 already for Phoenix. They have 10 assists on
Apparently.
13 baskets.
Apparently.
Bird answers.
Apparently he says it's nice. Or maybe he doesn't like sitting in the pee, but maybe it's just like the relief is worth it, I guess.
Points, nothing since. A foul here on Strus trying to stay with Durant.
Maybe he doesn't like the feeling of sitting in his pee, but it might just be at the point where like you gotta go so bad that it's worth it.
First on Strus. Beal spinning away from Garland. Shot clock at 5.
I should piss my pants tonight on stream, just to do it.
To put it up here with 1 on the timer. This is a 3. Strus clears, and here comes LeVert. Here 8 for LeVert. Ball is really long, able to deflect that pass.
It's been a fun
Pull up in transition off the heel for
game so far. It looks like the Cavs probably aren't gonna come back, but you can never say never in this in any sport.
Well, Strus way off on the triple try. 0 for 2 so far in the game. He's had a good year after spending the last 3 years with Miami. Big part of their run to the finals last year. Durant going to take it, and he drills it. Boy, there was contact, too. That was not Durant.
I just realized something. I've never seen KD's legs because he always has, like, those long, like, tights on.
Mobley, nice move that time, going right at Durant and finishing.
Boy, this young man, I am so curious to see his growth.
See, I feel like a P-tube, Jaden, is probably a little bit more complicated than it sounds. Like,
Garland told us pregame that
I feel like it's not that
just him,
simple.
The entire Cavalier team thinks that Evan Mobley will be a top 5 or 10 player in the league here in a couple of years.
That's exactly right. And you see some of the things he's starting to do. He came in excellent defensive player.
I did pee in a bottle the other night on stream, but I didn't, like, nobody saw it.
But like the physicality of the game, that was his first year. He buys a weight set.
But I commentated on the fact that I was peeing in a bottle as I was doing it.
He's selfless. There is so much to work with Evan Mobley.
Son of a coach, dad, a long time.
I just had to go really bad, and it was a long green flag run. I didn't want to miss anything.
With the mid-range pull-up, you heard Jamie Bickerstaff tell Cassidy that, and that's the strength of all three of the stars for Phoenix, the mid-range game. Mobley will take the baseline J. Not there. Rebound Beal. 3 minutes gone by, second quarter. Suns by 17. Eubanks on the pass from Beal. Gets it back. Poked away momentarily by Garland. So far, Booker and Durant have outscored the Cavs 26-25. Beal keeps it alive off the Eubanks miss. And then a wraparound deflection by Garland. Great save, Mobley. Wide open three. Garland able to pull up and hit in transition.
Good little response here. You got to try to make some headway. Get this game back a little bit more in your favor. Can you impact the ball? Can you make Kevin Durant's shots tougher?
And based on the fourth quarter woes all year for Phoenix, you just got to stay within striking distance through 3 quarters. Beal with a putback and a timeout, lead back to 16.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Yes, problem. You need Verizon. Get the new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. Only on Verizon. What greetings happen?
Hi, cutie.
Yeah, that's not good happen. Huge things happen. Home happens. Be there with Ring. Learn more at ring.com.
Certain times just call for it. At IHOP, we don't just put food on your plate, we put a smile on your plate.
Try killing bugs the worry-free way. Not the other way. Zevo traps use light to attract and trap flying insects with no odor and no mess.
Right now, the betting odds think that this is going to be within a 13-point game.
Friendly, bug deadly.
It's pretty close to the odds, but that's what they think.
Under the sun, holding just the sun is shining under the sun. A beautiful young and lover pining under the sun.
Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200 years? Just a quick rundown. This isn't real, right?
This Fallout commercial looks cool. They're making a Fallout movie? Oh, it's a show. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not watching this show.
Everybody wants super.
If they were making a
super
Fallout
white
movie,
tea.
I might watch
They
that.
want that
I didn't
Hollywood
play
white
Fallout
smile.
that much.
New Sensodyne
I
Clinical
played
White
like
provides 2 shades whiter teeth.
a
and
little bit of it. I
24/7
started the
to
story
continue
and then
I think it's a great product.
I got to
It's
one
gonna
point
help
and
a
I'm
lot
like,
of
this is
patients.
stupid. It's pretty much how I am with like any game. I'm literally such like a fucking casual.
He's got an online offer
I
from
literally
Comics
play
to sell his
Madden all
mom
day.
van. This is the greatest day of
And
my
then
life.
eventually I'll probably get sick of Madden. But usually my cycle is that I get sick of a game much sooner than I've gotten sick of Madden. I've been playing Madden for like the last 5 months.
IHOP?
IHOP?
IHOP for Pancake of the Month is here. Loyalty members earn bonus pan coins when they try.
I got a little bit sick of it like a month ago, and I started playing NASCAR, but
only really hits after midnight, which is why
now I'm back on it.
Cantina chicken menu to help him see the Taco Bell light. It hits. Hi. Are you at Matt Howie? Food hits, right?
The Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco isn't just for late night.
So Bradley Beal has 3 rebounds, 3 assists. If it's possible to play with ease and still with great activity, that's what he's doing. And the strip steal leads to a slot cut. Now go get your own miss. And without Grayson Allen, be willing to absorb the assignment of Donovan Mitchell. We showed you a graphic earlier, lowest usage in quite some time, just 22%. And Cavs, yeah, 3 explosive scores for this Phoenix Suns team. It hasn't always been easy. They're still searching for chemistry and ease.
Yeah, and I asked Devin Booker where he thinks they are in that process. After telling me early on that it was difficult to build a rapport as they were forced to talk to each other in hypotheticals due to injuries throughout
D-Book, Bradley, and KD have scored or assisted on 40 of the 44 points so far. That's pretty crazy. That's called carrying.
And when I asked him if he thought they were ready, he said, oh yeah. Back healthy, playing the last 11 straight games together, and facing the hardest remaining schedule of any team, which, despite that there being major playoff and play-in implications, Booker told me this stretch is what's best for them, because it's sharpening their mindset to playoff standards and playoff basketball, where expectations meet reality.
Cavs just aren't scoring anything, bro. Like,
10 games are against playoff teams.
There we go.
Durant scores again.
It's going to bring it up to 18.
That's happened in the NBA since 1987 when Chicago played its final 10 games against playoff teams, even if they're in the play-in. 2 of the 4 teams last year in the conference finals and 1 of the 2 in the NBA finals were playing.
What's up, Malachi?
Tournament teams as well. It's the slam in transition.
Why should I get on Call of Duty? It's not my type. It's not my thing. I just play them sports games.
I get it. Yes,
Gaming's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be a chore. When I play games like that, I feel like I'm doing like a chore. I feel like I'm doing it just to like do it. I feel like I'm doing it just because everyone else is doing it. It's like, why don't I just play the games I actually enjoy?
Just focus on what's in front of us. There are too many things in play.
It's like back in the day when I tried to do those like story game like let's plays. I enjoyed Until Dawn. That was a fun one. But even that, I missed like one of the episodes because the recording fucked up.
Foul on Jared Allen, but they say not a shooting foul.
But like that was fun. But like, yeah, nobody is forcing me. That's the thing.
First personal on Jared Allen. 18-point lead.
It's like, no, I do like Call of Duty. I'm not saying that. Like, I like Call of Duty. It's fun. But it's just like I'd rather play Madden or MLB The Show or 2K or, you know, NASCAR, like GTA. But yeah, like back in those days when I tried to do those story games, it just felt like a chore. Like it felt like I was just doing it because it felt like everyone else was doing it.
The Suns are 7 of 12 from deep.
Until Dawn was a fun game though. I did like that one.
Good hands by Durant with the strip. Booker will try the 3.
There you go, D-Buck. It looks like we got this one in the bag.
They feel like they've hit a different gear.
But I never want to say that.
Just when you think you got Phoenix figured out, in a good or bad way, they change your mind the next night. Durant with a save. Booker has 16. Durant has 15. Booker from the elbow. No good that time. That ends a stretch of 7 straight possessions with a basket. Strus unable to connect.
I think in the playoffs I am going to do, like, 'cause there's probably going to be some streams that I might not be able to watch the whole game, but I might be able to tune in part way. I don't do that for regular season games. I either stream the whole thing or none of it. But in the playoffs, I might just do some streams where I join in, like, during the game, if I have to. I don't want to be in that scenario, but I probably will end up being for at least some games.
Cleveland this half. Strus with the basket. Good find. by Mobley. And a timeout by the Cavaliers.
So Kevin Durant is deep in his career, and yet he just continues to electrify with his offensive ability. Takes some contact, tough angle, no problem.
How much money can you save in the McDonald's app? Enough that you're willing to skip your go-to order and try something new. When the deal's this good, you can wild out every day. Save money with the app.
This is the mark of a fighter. A rich, full-flavored lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those with a fighting spirit. You've earned this, so hold it high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Jaden, are the Call of Duty World War II servers still up? Because like that was, I'd play that. I didn't even know there was a fucking Modern Warfare 3. Because like there's Modern Warfare 2. There's like 2 different Modern Warfare 2s, which just doesn't make sense.
So this is your first time buying a home?
Yeah, this is the first time doing any of this.
Everything is in the email I sent you the other day.
The email.
And if you haven't looked at it yet, let's go through it together.
Expertise is one of the many ways an agent who's a realtor works for you.
The NBA play-in tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
8 teams fighting for the last 2 playoff spots in each conference. The stakes are massive.
Massive? This is playoff level drama before we even get to the playoffs. Giant, monstrous, mammoth. That's humongous.
All right, Shaq, we get it. You know big, but nothing is bigger than the playoffs.
You need to win to get in.
Your home is full of expensive technology, but is it protected? Introducing a smarter way to cover your home tech. Verizon Home Device Protect. From glitchy gadgets to dropped portable gaming devices, we'll repair or replace an unlimited number of eligible products. Because life happens. Plus 24/7 tech support and digital security tools, and 2 expert in-person visits every 12 months. For just $25 a month. Whether you're binging, gaming, or working from home, you're covered. Only on Verizon.
You can't beat Maguire Chevrolet's one and only premier pre-owned experience. We combine 18 manufacturer-certified programs into one unmatched premier pre-owned offering. For value you can't find anywhere else, visit McGuireChevroletOfBaldwinsville.com. Maguire, right by you.
Keep your stops and keep sharing the basketball. No need to force any tough twos. Keep sharing the basketball to each other. Hey, we made the first run, won the first quarter. Let's win the second run. We need 6 minutes right here.
Well, Frank Vogel in his first year as the Suns head coach just talked about sharing and ball movement. They got 15 assists already. Booker and Durant outscoring Cleveland. They have combined for 33 as Bol gets the basket out of the timeout.
This is a fucking blowout.
Dirk had sat for quite some time. In fact, in a 41-16 run, 43-16, he's barely been on the floor. Bol, because of the physical attributes of the front court.
I almost don't even care to continue watching, but I do. I will. I watch till the final buzzer.
Him, right? Like he can play here. Bol's challenges are on the defensive end of the floor. But there's some like-sized guys. The challenge for him in certain matchups is going to be the defensive end. But look at what he has done scoring-wise. 9 points, really efficient.
He's been up and down offensively. And they've remade the bench 3 times since last year. And he's obviously a big part of it now. Royce O'Neal was the big move made mid-season. And he's starting tonight because Grayson Allen's out, but he's going to be the captain of that second group. And Bol's going to be important for Phoenix in the playoffs.
Well, I think he's going to be the 9th guy for them. And it'll be all matchup dependent. Because I would think Frank gets to 8. right? And well, I guess some of this is health too, right? Is Dean Wade available?
Well, you're going to have Eubanks as your backup
center.
Yep. So that means Thaddeus Young probably does not play unless one of those guys is injured. As Strus gets the basket inside.
Eric Gordon and Royce O'Neal.
And then Bol Bol or Josh Okogie, depending on matchup.
Yes, their ninth guy, exactly.
So here's Devin Booker, who's got 68 points in the last 6 quarters. He'll fire a 3 and hit. Devin Booker with his 3rd 3. He's got 19 in the first half.
19 for him, 17 for KD. They just have no answer.
Mitchell able to get in the paint. His first basket since the middle of the first quarter. Phoenix at 44-31 as Mitchell gets the steal and a foul. Will this be a transition take foul or a clear path? The officials will have a conference here.
Mark Lindsay and Derek Collins going to work together and make that decision.
Transition take foul it is. So free throw possession here for Cleveland with Mitchell at the line.
We talk about Cleveland in the standings, and they have an opportunity, obviously, with Milwaukee struggling. Mark Lindsay still over there at the scorers table.
I think looking to see should this be clear path, then you talk 2 free throws. And
we're looking at some replay.
The ruling on the floor is a transition take foul. The play will also be under review to see if it meets the criteria for a clear
It's an official review, so it's not a challenge here.
So while they're looking, just to finish my point,
don't even know what they're reviewing.
They have a tough schedule here on this road trip.
What do you think? Hard to see where Booker was.
Booker looked like, to me, Booker looked like he was a step forward of where O'Neal was. Watch.
I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know this shit.
I thought Booker had a step, but it's close.
Well, Cleveland, you're talking about this trip they're on. They get a couple days before they play again, and they're afternoon games at the Lakers, at the Clippers. J.B. Bickerstaff was telling us pregame that he'd love to have Donovan Mitchell play in both those games.
Right.
Depends on how things go tonight. And then they return home for their final 3 games of the season. And I was going to say you could get 2 non-playoff teams. Hey, Memphis obviously has some talent even without John Morant. They beat the Bucks tonight. And Indiana fighting to get out of the play-in, which right now they are in after a loss tonight. Changes every night on both sides right now in terms of who's in the play-in. The 10 are set, right? Playoff, play-in, but a lot of movement still.
The play-in could not be more successful for the league. I mean, there's 2 weeks to play, and there's so much at stake. And the competitive level, this has been an incredible NBA season.
I mean, you look at the Lakers right now, they're 44-33. Now, they're in 9th, and they're 2 games back of getting to 7 or 8, but just the fact that...
After review, the ruling on the floor has been upgraded to a clear path to the basket foul, as no defender was between the ball and the basket at the time of the foul. Play will resume with Donovan Mitchell shooting 2 free throws.
So 2 free throws in possession. Chance maybe for Cleveland to cut into this 24-point deficit with 3:20 to go here in the first half. But you've got a hot Laker team, and we saw what they did last year, even though they were in the play-in tournament. You've got a Golden State team that's now won 5 in a row.
Yeah.
So you've got at least 2 teams with a lot of championship experience that could be very dangerous. And you got teams, other than Denver, of course, at the top of the West that do not have, well, they've had great years, Minnesota and Oklahoma.
I love that Donovan Mitchell's wearing that mask. He looks so cool.
Experience or playoff success.
I mean, I know he's not wearing. I know it's not by choice. I know he doesn't want to wear it, but
I love both of those teams.
It looks cool. Remember Kevin Pillar had that like Batman mask one time? That was cool.
Defensively, they're stout. They can play different ways. But you're right. You know, how does a Jaden McDaniels react to the playoffs? He's been so good defensively.
And will Towns be back? We don't know that for Minnesota. Yeah. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander having his first real opportunity to lead a team in the playoffs as Mitchell coughs it up. Right now, Minnesota tied with Denver atop the West. Oklahoma City a game back. Still a ton to be decided at the top of the standings, as well as at the play-in level. Shot clock down to 5. Booker finds Nurkic. Kick to the corner. Ball is open. Launches.
There you go, Bull.
You think about the kind of attention Booker and Kevin Durant are going to draw, and to have shooters spaced around them. It's why Grayson Allen has had an incredible year. Bol, another option.
Bol's got 12 points tonight. The last 2 games he's had none. Just been inconsistent offensively, but to your point, also depends on the matchup, what his role is on that given night. 17 assists for Phoenix.
There you go.
Hitting Gordon, and Phoenix has
GG.
67 first half points.
2 minutes left in the half.
And appear on their way to doing it again here tonight. Garland, left-handed floater, no good. Batted out to Bol. Booker driving and just lost it out of play. Action-packed ESPN April rolls on Friday, highlighted by the Women's Final Four starting at 7 Eastern Time. Our Sunday night baseball matchup between the Astros and Rangers. Then ESPN Hockey Night features the top teams in the West, the #1 seeded Stars and Colorado.
How about the Iowa LSU rating? 12.3 million people watching a regional final in women's college basketball. Absolutely incredible. And Caitlin Clark, the ability to meet every moment.
I should let Caitlin Clark play in the NBA.
It's just so impressive.
And not just the points, right? 41, but also 12 assists in that Elite Eight game. Booker off balance. Missed it. Nurkic offensive rebound. And fouled by Mobley. Nurkic will go to the line. First on Mobley. Nurkic has not scored yet in this game, only taken 1 shot. But 4 rebounds and 4 assists. He's a very underrated passer. He's averaged about 4 assists per game this year.
There's no question, Dave. You can put him at the high post. You saw this when he played with Dame and CJ in Portland. Put him at the high post, let him facilitate, lift either side. He's got great touch on bounce passes. Obviously a big-time rebounder.
He had 31 rebounds in a game last month against Oklahoma City, and 19 the other night. And he's played 71 games this year. He's finally healthy. He's had a rough stretch of injuries the last few years. Mobley went for the dunk and got fouled.
69, damn right.
2 on him.
I love this though. That's Gordon and Devin and Nurk talking about the defense. Like they're up, but understanding the time of the year, like we've got to be on point. That communication is critical.
So at a halftime coming up, Malika, Brian Windhorst, and Perk will talk about what they've witnessed here in the first half from the Phoenix Suns, and also, I'm sure, we'll have an opinion on Milwaukee's loss to Memphis, as well as what Boston did to Oklahoma City earlier tonight, as seen on ESPN.
Might be facing Perk's wrath. I don't know what he might say.
Well, I did hear Perk say he thought Milwaukee might be the best challenger to Boston in the East. On countdown, we'll see if that holds here. Inside a minute to go. O'Neal, drive, pass broken up by LeVert. Garland in transition with a step through and gets the basket.
It's like, I remember the other night, it was like, it was pretty much a blowout, but it was like, well, for a while it was, and then they kind of closed it in, but what kept me in the game was just watching D-Book score all those points.
They're in the play right
I was hoping he could score more.
As LeVert slams
This was just...
Strus with the feed, so Cleveland back within 22. Again, can you just stay within striking distance against the Phoenix team that's been by far the worst fourth quarter team in the NBA this year? Been outscored by 224 points in the final quarter. The next worst is Miami minus 98.
Damn!
It's hard to think about that with the 3 guys they've got. Nice pass.
Doesn't even feel like that.
It's like target practice with the space he's getting.
Yeah, it's not a stat that's going to win you a championship.
The Suns put up more than 70 for the second straight first half. Mobley, no basket. And Phoenix will take a
Alrighty, so that is halftime here. I will be back at 11:21 for the second half. I am going to go outside and smoke, and I will be back.
Terrific three-point shooting as Jamie Bickerstaff still barking at Derek Collins. We'll check in with Cass.
Royce, 72 first half points. How do you describe just the ease and flow of this offense to start, especially with guys like AD and Book going off?
Yeah, I mean, they started, and we followed along, moving the ball well, playing defense.
I love Royce.
I think everybody's just having fun.
And you're connecting from three so far, perfect from three in the start for the league's leader in three-point percentage with Grayson Allen down. How do you describe just your role this season, how you've taken advantage of it?
Just being myself, making the game simple for me, my teammates, knocking down open shots, playing defense and creating for others.
Thanks for your time, Royce. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Dave.
So one of four players in double figures for Phoenix. The two guys that led the way, Booker and Durant, combining for 36, and Phoenix with a 25-point lead at halftime.
The NBA on ESPN, presented all season long by State Farm, is brought to you by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
Hit that pause, take that flick, check your angle, post it. Hit that pause, take that flick, check your angle, post it. Hit that pause, take that flick, check your angle, post it. Hit that pause, take that flick, check your angle, post it. Hit that pause, take that flick, check your angle, post it. Hit that pause, take that flick, check your angle, post it.
Hotels.com rewards every stay with 1 key cash. Or as I call it, to go home to Serbia fund.
Is that an invite?
Royal Crispy Wraps at BK, 4 ways to flavor up your day. Break the routine with something nice. Put some spice back in your life. BK, have it your way.
The Final Four is here. Cleveland, you better get ready.
When weight kept them down, science helped them soar. When morning kisses turned sour, science made them sweet. When itching kept them up, science helped them rest easy. When the world gave them setbacks, science gave them bounce backs. And when your vet delivered life-altering news, science delivered life-changing nutrition. Hill's Prescription Diet. Science did that.
Brown, blonde, pink and red. It's so me. That's what we said. Root touch up, you just don't skip. Colour that matches from root to tip. Just mix, brush, dry, break, kiss it, bye-bye. With Clairol, I'm ready to colourfy. Root touch up is the hair colour I want to be. Clairol, it's so me.
Let's take a look at tonight's money moment brought to you by Chime. The Lakers and the Wizards. LeBron James in the fourth quarter. Look at this. Just a half-court pass to Anthony Davis. Huge game for him.
Absolutely a monster in the inside. I love when Anthony Davis is rolling to the basket.
And the Lakers are 8-1 here last night. Uh-oh, your halftime show after this.
Give me that gooey, gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth-watering. Give me that creamy, dreamy, meaty, topping, rollin'. Give me that crispy, coated, I'm a jug. Better get you some. Try the trio before it's gone.
When it comes to the love of Sargento Real Natural Cheese, we all belong together.
Sargento, we're real cheese people. When Barbara switched to TurboTax,
I broke 4 generations of family tradition. Ma, I want to make perfume.
So I made Barbara's new sidekick count by guaranteeing her maximum refund. Intuit TurboTax.
Great brands, great prices. Discover it all at Kohl's.
Welcome to the Toyota halftime.
It has been all Phoenix in the first half as they lead 72-47 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17 points for Kevin Durant, 19 for Devin Booker to go along with 5 assists. Welcome inside our Los Angeles studio. He is Kendrick Perkins. He's Brian Windhorst. I'm Malika Andrews. We do know that the Phoenix Suns have been the worst fourth quarter team essentially in the NBA. I'm not sure though that is what is going to get the Cavaliers back into this game.
Not if they're playing like this. Donovan Mitchell hasn't been in the impactful player that the Cavs are hoping for tonight. Devin Booker said this morning, Perk, that they know how they have to play and they have to move the ball and communicate, and they have moved the ball and communicated, and they've looked awesome in this first half, and this is why you can't count the Suns out, because they can do some damage.
Well, we're watching one team in the Phoenix Suns play with a sense of urgency, and we're watching the Cleveland Cavaliers play like they don't like each other. I'm always looking at body language. I don't see no type of joy. I don't see no type of spirit, no type of effort. And it's a shame when you're talking about a team that's in the third spot in the Eastern Conference, a young team that's supposed to have, basically be clicking on all cylinders because, they're supposed to want to do something and make some noise.
Well, as the Cleveland Cavaliers try to get footing on their seeding, another team in the Eastern Conference, now that the Boston Celtics have locked up the #1 team, is the Milwaukee Bucks, trying to secure that #2 seed. And tonight, really, no favors were done. Second night of a back-to-back, they lost to the Wizards last night. And tonight, they lose to the Memphis Grizzlies 111-101. I mean, the Memphis Grizzlies, 35 points for Jaren Jackson Jr. Don't want to take anything away from him there. But this is a potentially...
It's unacceptable.
Okay.
It's unacceptable. And who are you going to blame now, Giannis? You wanted Damian Lillard, you got him. You wanted a new coach, you got Doc Rivers. And now, where's the leadership? Where's Patrick Beverley at? I know he didn't play tonight, but I know he didn't play tonight, but he's still the voice in the locker room, right? He rushed to Twitter talking about built to ass, right? Where's that energy at right now? Who is the voice in the locker room? It's unacceptable to have these 2 losses back to back, especially at the crib against the Memphis Grizzlies team without basically all their players. Like, I know they play hard, but damn, Giannis played tonight.
The thing about it is Doc has called this team out several times, including last night after they lost in Washington. And you just assume that a team with championship experience like the Bucks are going to respond. And when they don't respond, it's a little bit worrisome.
A little bit?
It's a lot of it.
The Milwaukee Bucks, do you believe, Perk, that they are in danger of losing in the first round once again?
I'm not going to give up hope yet. I feel like they're going to turn it on, but damn. This is disturbing.
A really rough 2-game stretch here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Really a rough 5-game stretch.
It's
not for Devin Booker, though.
That wear his headband like that.
We should get you one. Yeah. We'll be right back.
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
The all-new Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
As a teenager, I struggled with acne, and I still struggle with post-acne marks.
Bright Reveal Niacinamide Serum by L'Oreal visibly fades post-acne marks by up to 40%. Bright Reveal Niacinamide Serum by L'Oreal Paris.
This tiny home trend, not for me. Now this is more like it. Same goes for my footwear. So I went hands-free with Wide-Fit Skechers slip-ins. Just step in and go without bending down or touching my shoes. Wide-Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
I bought 3 of the same jacket to get the 4th free.
I subscribed to get a deal on these memory supplements, then forgot to cancel.
Well, recognizing a bad deal is a part of the journey.
Yes, Eva, would you like to share your breakthrough?
I got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and got to choose my plan.
Yes, we don't make you sign up for the top tier plan to get our best deal.
I still haven't gone. I subscribe to get
Yeah,
a
we know.
Get the newest Galaxy on us with any of our best plans, guaranteed.
Is this normal?
Yeah.
I mean, you just look happy.
When you've got questions, Chewy's got answers.
Too happy?
Ask the Chewy vet team.
How much is too much catnip?
Chat with our vet team for free.
Can I do this? Do they like me? Who am I?
In sports, we find the answers.
They challenge us.
Inspire us to lead. And most importantly, sports teach us how to be ourselves. The lessons sports teach us
Go far beyond the field, the track, the pool, the court.
I'm back.
How far will you go?
A minute before I said I would be.
Chipotle's Chicken Al
Now it's
Pastor
all
is
been
back, and it's fire on every level. Fresh chicken, hot off the grill, mixed with burrito peppers, a splash of pineapple, and fresh lime. It's where fire meets flavor. Chipotle's Chicken Al Pastor. The wait is over.
No, Chester. So,
Man, I'm hungry.
we are back. Getting ready for the second half.
And hungry for a breakfast with great nutritional value? You need Rookios.
Could walk to the kitchen myself.
Packed with first round draft pick flavor. Tasty.
So, through the first half, we are 70 or 72 to 47. So we probably are going to reach 100 in the third quarter. We definitely are going to reach 100, but probably in the third quarter. And the Cavs might not even reach 100 in the game.
Kevin Durant doing a little bit of everything, Brian, for the Suns in the first half.
Yeah, so through the first half of the game, like I said, 72 to 47, Bradley Beal has 5 points. D-Book has 19. KD has 17. Royce O'Neal has 12. Yusuf has 2. EG has 3. Bull has 12. Drew Eubanks has 2. David Roddy has none. So David Roddy, Isaiah Thomas, Josh Okogie, Nasir Little, Saban Lee, Thaddeus Young, and Udoka Azubuike all have not played.
Your business bank account with QuickBooks Money now earns 5% APY. That's how you do business differently. Intuit QuickBooks.
You are stupid.
We've finally reached downsizing time.
Need to do the buying a house, selling a house dance. Not to worry, you can try to negotiate a flexible possession agreement. You don't have to move into our daughter's guest room. She'll be so crushed.
Honey.
Expertise is one of the many ways an agent who is a mentor works for you.
Break up with your old wings and lemon pepper wing from Popeyes. Crispy, saucy, available. Popeyes finally has wings in 6 flavors.
I also want to check the, Darius Garland, Davian Mitchell, that is his name, right? Davian. Pretty sure that, I can't even click on it. Evan Mobley, I think it's Marcus Strauss, and Jared Allen have all are the starters. But yeah, Garland, Mitchell, and Mobley all have 9, and then Strus has 4, and Jared Allen has 8.
I am so good at saving us money on things we need.
You do have a talent.
Yeah, I do.
They've just been terrible tonight.
Card, so we get 5% off every day. 5% off. 5% off.
I hope they do better. I like them. They're pretty cool. I mean, I don't really care about them, but it's just like,
And as loyalty
they're cool.
members, we also earn points toward Milo's money.
They're like the Texas Rangers. It's like, I don't care about them, but they're cool.
The Milo's Rewards credit card helps you save 5% every day. Apply today.
Oppenheimer's story is one of the greatest stories that there is.
Didn't need a charge.
You're dealing with the biggest of moral dilemmas. You know, what's at stake is insane.
5.
What were you guys doing in Los Alamos?
4.
This is a matter of life and death. But I can perform this miracle.
3.
We can end this war.
2.
Robert, try not to blow up the world.
1.
Oppenheimer.
Your home is full of expensive technology, but is it protected? Introducing a smarter way to cover your home tech. Verizon Home Device Protect. From glitchy gadgets to dropped portable gaming devices, we'll repair or replace an unlimited number of eligible products. Because life happens. Plus 24/7 tech support and digital security tools, and 2 expert in-person visits every 12 months. For just $25 a month, whether you're binging, gaming, or working from home, you're covered. Only on Verizon.
You're watching NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm from Phoenix, Arizona. Part of the PNC Bank playoff push. Suns up big, 72-47. With a win, they would climb out of the play-in tournament for now and into 6th place in the West. Dave Patch, Doris Burke will check in with Cassidy Hubbard here in a little bit. The Suns offense was humming just like the other night against New Orleans. As we look at our first half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet, the Big Three, they've now played together, Doris, 12 consecutive games, maybe finally finding a groove.
This is the best version of them, and for Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, those numbers speak for themselves. That is the most deceptive stat line for Bradley Beal. 5 points, 5 assists, but that's as active, as engaged, his willingness to do all the little things. This is why people believe this was a championship contender when they play like this.
5 assists for Beal, no turnovers. Booker also had 5 assists to go with the 19 points. Royce O'Neal, who talked with Cassidy Hubbard at halftime, he had 12. Bol had 12 off the bench. And how about the Suns holding Cleveland to no second chance points? In fact, only 1 shot attempt by Cleveland after an offensive rebound.
Here we go. Second half is underway.
Phoenix had 19 assists, 7 different Suns with an assist. Can they keep the pressure on in the second half? Mentioned Phoenix trying to climb the standings. Cleveland with a win would be just 1 game back in Milwaukee. Spot in the East. Kevin Durant comes out firing and hits.
These two guys as pull-up jump shooters off the bounce. Kevin and Devin Booker, just 2 of the best in the business at that exact skill.
Struz cans of 3. Going back to the standings, Doris, for a second. Here's the other thing of importance for Cleveland. A loss puts them in a tie
24-point lead
and Orlando, meaning there's still a chance that they may be on the road in the first round. So all these games are critical here in the final week and a half. 24-point lead for Phoenix. The largest lead has been 28. Shot clock down to 3. Nurkic spinning on Mobley, puts it up, missed it, and Mobley boards.
So stop, score, changes the feel here. Always when you're down like this, what is your disposition, your willingness to compete? Back-to-back situation, you're down huge. Cleveland looks like they've got a little bit of fight.
And Garland, the first Cavalier, double figures with 11. Donovan Mitchell, 9 points, just 3 of 8, 1 of 5 for 3. Durant, 4 to shoot. Stripped by Mitchell. And Durant not happy with Mark Lindsay. The crew chief is Mitchell. Fires to Garland. Good ball movement by the Cavs. Mitchell gets the floater. It's a 20-point game, just like that.
Jaden.
7-0 run. After that Durant basket.
Jaden.
Booker with a pull-up. Not close. Nurkic offensive rebound and foul as Garland grabbed his left arm. That's the first on Darius Garland.
I like that the bench of Cleveland is standing up. They're engaged over there, talking to their guys. You kept saying it in the first half. Phoenix has struggled all year in the fourth quarter. There's always context to those numbers that you talked about. But give yourself a chance here in the third if you're Cleveland.
Stay within striking distance on the road. Nurkic missed the dunk going at Jared Allen, but bats it back out. So he's got 2 offensive rebounds on this possession. Durant from the elbow. Great contest by Mobley.
One of the rare guys who, with his length and ability to eat up space, gets into Kevin Durant's shot.
And Garland fouled. He's mad he didn't put the ball at the rim and go to the line for two when he sensed Bradley Beal with the reach-in. First on Beal, first on the Suns here in the quarter. Six more games after tonight for Phoenix. This is the start of a 4-game homestand. They just got back from a 5-game road trip where they went 3-2. They had a big win in Denver a week ago. Won the season series against New Orleans by beating the Pelicans Monday. Mobley going to that jump hook. 3 minutes gone by, they're back with an 18.
Mobley makes the defensive challenge on the last Phoenix possession against Kevin. Now the bucket. Again, just you're thinking stop, score, stop, and just keep playing off your defense.
Almost a turnover there, sloppy pass, 9-0 run by Cleveland. Booker to the bucket, count it and one. 3-point chance
There you go.
for Devin Booker. Strus committing his second personal foul.
Now Devin Booker understands how to navigate, use his dribble. A little bit of a subtle hole by Nurk. He does such a good job when people are navigating the paint of just using his big body to create separation for his guys. Sometimes a little subtle hole, but what the refs don't see won't hurt you there, Pat.
And Booker knocks down the free throw, giving him a game-high 22 points. He's 6th in the league in scoring. 6 consecutive years of averaging 25 points per game or more. One of just 3 players in the league. The other 2 being LeBron James and Giannis. Mitchell fouled that they're going to say was not in the act of shooting. Donovan Mitchell pleading his case. Second foul on Beal.
I might agree with him when he's got that mask on and looking like that.
It just looked like a shot. That did not
Ooh, fuck that. That was fucked. Yeah. What? KD got fouled there, dude. He got. That's fucked.
I just can't say it enough. This is, 6'11". Finding his way.
That wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought he fucking hit him in the face. That's.
Agreed?
Yes, but I was so excited to talk about the young man's skill.
He is skilled.
That's fucked.
It's going to be fun to watch him grow. They got into the playoffs last year.
It don't matter. Oh.
Ray Acosta was all over it.
It's fucked.
But it will be interesting. Cleveland made the postseason last year, but got knocked out by the Knicks. As Beal is holding his injured finger on his shooting hand. Mitchell driving, lefty layup good. It's a 16-point game.
It's not good.
Less than 4 minutes elapsing here in the third quarter.
Well, you could just tell that their disposition felt totally different to start the third.
Come on, D-Buck.
14-3 run by the Cavs. Nurkic on the face-up, going right at the body of Jared Allen. Missed it. Got his own miss.
Come on, Nurkic.
And Mobley again with those long arms makes the play. Strus, Mitchell, wide open look. Hit it. And it's a
13-point
Suns. Timeout, Frank Vogel. And a lot of time left.
And an emotional Donovan Mitchell after that made bucket. Their disposition was great. Trailing huge, just competitive spirit.
What does it take to achieve greatness? To rewrite history? And go places no athlete has ever gone before?
I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes.
And a community that's there for you every step of the way. State Farm is proud to cover greatness.
Fun fact. The person with McDonald's is always the most popular kid in school. And if they save money with the app, they're also the smartest.
This tax season, it's time to get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get unlimited data and the Samsung Galaxy A14 on them, so you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah!
Turn your tax refund into a U-Fund with Straight Talk Wireless.
Oh, I miss you so much. Oh, I just got an online offer from CarMax to sell this mom van. This is the greatest day of my life. Oh, the saddest day of my life.
This season, we're elevating every part of the game. From how you play to how you show up to play. So when we bring all the heat and the heart, that's putting on a clinic.
From friends coming over to moms coming over. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
13-point game here. We gotta fucking get it going. Again, like, we can't fucking blow this shit.
Well, the Flex, this contours to it. So the 5 blades
Sam vape count.
hair in one strip for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best a man can get is Gillette Labs.
Sam ounces of weed smoke. That's not true. That's not true. But the vape count might be something like that. Well, not the total vapes, but like the vape hit count. Not that high. I mean, that's like an insane fucking number. Like, take away like maybe like 8 of those digits.
We got to keep playing the game together and give ourselves an opportunity to come back and compete. All right? Keep sharing the ball. Keep sharing the game.
Jaden, I have an idea. You want to hear it?
That's exactly what I was talking about, right? Like, just think stop. Then get a score. Then think stop. And they have had so much adversity. It's a 17-5 start to this quarter. Incredible.
During this run, the Cavs have 6 assists on 7 baskets with no turnovers. That's how they got down big in the first half. They're back within 13 after trailing by 28.
And now showing zone here, just giving a different look.
Jaden.
Booker, they're working around to the corner to Beal, but Mobley so long on the perimeter as a wing defender in that 2-3. Here's O'Neal. Short on the 3, batted out, but right to Mitchell. 3-on-2 if the Cavs hurry. Mitchell lob, Mobley, good catch.
Jaden, I have an idea. So I'm gonna invite Dom over. I'm gonna invite Dom over for the race. And then I'm gonna make him control the lights.
Gets past Durant. Little shovel to Jared Allen.
I should make him control the lights. So it like forces him to pay attention.
About Phoenix.
Oh.
Finding consistency individually, collectively. First half, they show you who they can be as Kevin stems the tide just a little bit here.
Well, Donovan Mitchell calling for the ball. We've seen him a lot here in the second half, calling for the ball early on in the shot.
I'm not feeling good about this right now. Come on, play fucking
game. To round it out, and it's Phoenix ball. But yeah, the Suns have been inconsistent even, obviously, over the course of games. Not just from game to game. Booker thought he was fouled, and here comes Mitchell. Garland blew the layup. Rebound Durant. Long pass down court to Booker. Stop.
D-Book.
There
you go.
Never come up
back up to 18.
Not getting what he thought was a deserved whistle on his drive.
Good heads up. 2 by Durant.
D-Book with 24.
To go, and then gets the assist there. Back to a 16-point lead. 5 quick points
16,
for
sorry.
Phoenix. But Mitchell starting to heat up. It's the
14
jumper
now.
So he called for the ball in the last 2 possessions. This time he took matters into his own hand. He went and got it.
7 of 12 now from the floor. Like just his 52nd game of the year. And just his 8th since the All-Star break due to various injuries. Beal knew he missed it right away, so he went after it. And it's Cleveland ball. Mitchell around the Allen screen. No good on the triple try. Rebound Nurkic. Suns have just 10 points this quarter, all by Booker and Durant. Durant bumped. It won't go. It'll go to the line for the first time tonight.
Dave, he's been in the middle of the floor, it feels like, all night long. Kevin Durant.
Leads the NBA in mid-range baskets. Mobley picked up the foul his second. And Durant, 22 points on the night. Recently moved into 8th all-time in the NBA career scoring list. And a rare foul line miss for KD. Upcoming national TV schedule. Doubleheader on TNT tomorrow night. Each game of extreme significance in the standings for all these teams. Sacramento, New York. Denver Clippers. Denver trying to get the 1 seed in the West. Sacramento trying to get out of the play-in. Sacramento taking on Boston Friday, NBA TV, and the Suns host Minnesota at 10 Eastern time.
New York on a 3-game losing streak.
Like I said, I should be able to stream the Suns on Friday night.
They have been so gritty. And
there's a chance I don't.
You gotta find it, snap that skin.
And the injuries with Anunoby and Randall been a huge factor. Garland missed the 3. Durant with a rebound. Lead is 15 for Phoenix. Durant has been big here since Cleveland made that run.
Nice.
Booker mid-range shot goes down. And Booker's up to 26 points now.
D-Book got 26.
Again, a middle of the floor shot off the bounce.
4.5 to play in the third. Phoenix's defense tightening. Allen, though, missed the floater. Durant another rebound. Durant has been the spark here for Phoenix the last couple minutes. Booker foul.
There you go. That's going to be 3 free throws.
He'll go to the line with George Niang picking up the foul, his second, and the 4th on Cleveland in the quarter. So Booker will have 3 free throws. He's 5 for 5 so far. Devin Booker had a 62-point game against Indiana earlier this season.
Yeah,
2 other 50-point games, including the 52-pointer Monday. And he's got 28 so far in this game as he looks to push the lead back to 20. Good answer. Started by Durant for sure.
Yes.
All the points this quarter for Phoenix have been scored by Booker and Durant. Garland downhill, again missed the layup.
Tell you what, he's
I think D-Book got that, so that's fine. Wait, his son's ball, okay.
Left shoe. Twice he's gone by and had really good looks. Hasn't been able to finish.
Definitely hobbling, and he's had some
Jada, do you think that'd be a good idea?
This year, missed 19 games with a fractured jaw. Was out from mid-December to late January. Booker turns it over. LeVert in transition.
D-Book needs to stop falling. I feel like he's fell a lot this game.
Hoists, but can't hit. And Durant, another defensive rebound.
Boy, that release is quick, though, from Donovan. From catch to shooting motion, just so quick.
5 straight empty possessions by Cleveland. Durant off the bounce. That's money.
There you go, KD.
Durant 25.
Brings back up to 22.
Like just outside the lane line, but he and Devin Booker are simply getting to their spots, and both are such brilliant shooters off the bounce.
And it goes back to when we were talking about the 4th quarter woes. It goes back to when you have guys like Durant and Booker who can get hot in a hurry.
Yeah.
How they've blown the leads they have with those 2 guys. Just think at some point they're going to catch fire. But turnovers in the 4th have been an issue. Defense in the 4th has been an issue. This is a good response after Cleveland got back within 11. Lead back to 22 with possession. And Durant running point. Booker goes to the left hand, doesn't get the bounce. And it's Cavalier ball. Quiet night for LeVert, just 3 shot attempts, 6 points after 26 last night. His most since January 1st. Nice offensive rebound and tip in by Jarrett Allen. That's the
90 to 70 right now.
Second chance basket for Cleveland.
You love that Donovan Mitchell goes right into the chest of Nurkic on that drive without hesitation. He is physically as strong a guard as you'll find.
Durant lost that off his foot out of bounds.
Kevin Durant
So timeout.
navigates the
I think it's
space.
timeout Cavs.
He's living in the middle of the floor. It's just left side, right side, hasn't mattered.
With Flonase, allergies don't have to be scary. Spray Flonase Sensimus daily for non-drowsy, long-lasting relief in a scent-free gentle mist. Psst, psst. Flonase, all good. Also, try our allergy headache and nighttime pills.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized puffs packed with cheese, pepperoni, and sauce at only $3.99.
We need to go try these new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs right now.
Stop it! Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs for only $3.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Weeds. They have you surrounded.
Just gonna stand it? Or are you gonna take your load back?
We're gonna take it back.
Gonna take it.
With Scott's Turf Builder, triple action. It gets 3 jobs done at once. Kills weeds, prevents cab gas, and keeps your lawn going strong. Glorious.
Jaded.
Get a bag of Scott's Triple Action today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
The NBA playoffs are just around the corner, and seeding is coming down to the wire. First, Jason Tatum and the Celtics face Dame Giannis and the Bucks in a pivotal playoff preview. Then, perennial superstars LeBron James and Stephen Curry will scrap and claw for positioning in a critical game in LA. The clock is ticking. Who will trade it before the buzzer? Celtics Bucks, Warriors Lakers, Tuesday on TNT.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. With our groundbreaking LMX technology, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience. At X-Chair, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the present. Visit xchair.com to find out how you can own an X-Chair for only $20 a month. xchair.com.
If you have ugly yellow toe fungus, let me tell you about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. It's called Crystal Flush. It works from the inside and the outside. I mean, he tried everything. Nothing helped. His toes were nasty. Crystal Flush is the only thing that's worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. And you can try it risk-free. You have nothing to lose. Go check it out now. Go to crystalflush.com.
Playoff push brought to you by PNC Bank. If Phoenix wins, it will move into 6 because it owns the tiebreaker with New Orleans and has won the season series even though they play one more time. 2-2 Phoenix and Sacramento, and they still play one more in Sacramento. Phoenix lost the season series with Dallas. 6 games left after tonight for the Suns, all against playoff teams. Here's George Niang for the corner, the 3 off the mark. Cleveland started 8 for 8 this quarter, but they're 2 for their last 11. They got within 11, but the Suns have stretched the lead back to 20. 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Eubanks, I don't know if he was trying to dunk or kick it out because he got caught in the air. But LeVert turns it over again. He's had a rough night.
18th turnover, 4th for LeVert.
Booker with the step through.
There you go. That's going to be a 3-point play.
By Devin Booker. So good off the bounce, whether on pull-ups or taking it to the bucket.
Well, like his counterpart, Kevin Durant, this guy just lives for the game of basketball. And level scorer extraordinaire.
Third foul on Strus. Look at the corner. Durant Booker at 21. The duo has mounted this lead back to 23. It's interesting though, Bradley Beal was looking over here smiling. I think He's in a good place right now, even though he's not scoring, not even getting a lot of shots. He has embraced whatever his role is on a given night, and that's big for the Suns because he missed so many games that they really didn't have a chance to get a groove. Booker's three no good. Let's check out Cassidy.
Yeah, Dave, and as Frank Vogel has
It's out of
put
bounds.
Bradley Beal has reshaped his game.
Got a 23-point lead right
His
now.
diary with Anscape and our Mark Spears said sacrificing has been something he's embraced. It hasn't been easy. It takes kind of training your mind to not do something that you've been used to doing for so long as such a dynamic scorer in Washington. But he's finding joy in the
God, I
challenge.
saw the guy saying
he's
the
never had
let's
this
go.
type of ammunition before, surrounded by this caliber of talent. And because of that support around him, even if his numbers are down, he says he's more confident than he's ever been, guys.
It's amazing, amazing.
Suns 3, Bull.
You know, if Bradley's younger, probably not as at peace with what they're asking him to be here.
Had that 1 year in Washington where they got to the second round and they pushed Atlanta that year, but ended up bowing out in that conference semifinal run when Paul Pierce was on that team with Beal and Wall. This is the best chance he's had, though, in a long time to make a deep playoff run. Gordon's three, no good. Rebound, Strus.
Is that the series Paul Pierce was asked, did you call bank? And he said, I called game.
Yes, I actually did that game. I remember it. Hit like a corner three that faked in.
That was ridiculous.
Chris Broussard asked him after the game, did
That's
you call
right.
bank? And he said, I called game. Legendary line by the Truth. So Karis LeVert at the line.
The thing about the Truth was, he didn't mind being the guy who missed the shot, right? The great ones who will put themselves on the line to be the hero or the GOAT. You think about how many times Hubie Brown has talked about that over the years. You've got to be willing to do both.
Some guys already been willing to take that shot.
Correct.
Be that guy that has the ball in his hands at the end of the game.
Let me go drift into the corner where nobody can see me.
About a 3-second difference in the clocks here at the end of the third quarter. Beal, 5 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, just 6 shots taken. Booker, with Beal recognizing Booker's got the hot hand, finds him in stride for another basket. 34 for Booker.
Yet another jump shot off the bounce. I wonder how many of those guys Kevin and he have made tonight off the dribble. Jumpers in the mid-range. As JP Bickerstaff told Cass,
So that's the end of the third quarter, 98-77, Suns lead. Say we got this, but we are a bad fourth quarter team. So
prolific nature of the scoring they do. Off the bounce, middle of the floor. Kevin and Depot, more of the same. What a special night.
Don't let me go.
don't let me go.
Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't you ever let me go.
Disney's Wish is now available on Disney Plus, and it has fun things to discover, like this, and this, and did we mention chickens? Disney's Wish, rated PG, now available on Disney Plus. It's not just about how you get there, but what you make happen along the way.
Get it.
Introducing the 2024 F-150. A tradition of excellence, where strength and adaptability meet. Your journey, your legacy to define. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
The Cantina Chicken Quesadilla isn't just for late night, because it has a perfect slow roasted chicken to melted cheese ratio. That's chicken on the inside, cheese everywhere else. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Quesadilla, only at Taco Bell.
You already know what time it is. But what happens when every team wants this time?
want it to be their time.
I'm Malika Andrews. Let's take a look at who is getting buckets. Brought to you by KFC. The Grizzlies taking on the Milwaukee Bucks, and Jaren Jackson Jr. doing a little bit of everything to lead his team to a victory. He scored in every which way tonight. 35 points on the evening. Memphis gets a big win over the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's get you back to the Valley of the Sun.
I bought 3 of the same jacket to get the 4th free.
I subscribed to get a deal on these memory supplements, then forgot to cancel.
Well, you know, recognizing a bad deal is a part of the journey. Yes, Eva, would you like to share your breakthrough?
I got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and got to choose my plan.
Yes, we don't make you sign up for the top tier plan to get our best deal.
I still haven't gone. I subscribed to get
Yo, what's up? Sorry I left my phone. Dude, it's your life, man. I'm gonna get Chester, though.
Hi, this is Quentin. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, crispy, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu. They're the star of the show. Matter of fact, they're the main event, especially when you add in that Chick-fil-A sauce.
Look who it is.
And then personally, you know me, I'm getting a 4 count. I want as much chicken as possible. I'm that guy. Whenever I get them, whether it be lunch or for dinner, in my household, it's always a winner.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
NBA Wednesday is presented by State Farm. Dave Pash, Doris Burke, Cassidy Hubbard in Phoenix. The Suns, after Cleveland got within 11 in that third quarter, closed the quarter on a 21-11 run behind Devin Booker and Kevin Durant as Jarrett Allen is fouled. Durant and Booker combined for 23 of the 26 Phoenix points in the third quarter. Booker's got 34 on the night. Durant's got 25.
It's Mr. Chester.
Booker gets his rest. This is very typical for him in the fourth.
They play again Friday here against Minnesota. Cleveland
No,
goes
don't
to
leave
LA
me.
after tonight, but doesn't play until Saturday against the Lakers, then Sunday against the Clippers. Phoenix still has 2 games with the Clippers, Sacramento, 2 with Minnesota, including the one, as we mentioned, Friday, and then New Orleans on Sunday. Booker at 52 on Monday.
The Cavs aren't even playing. The Cavs aren't playing well. It looks like, yeah, they aren't.
He had a stretch of 3 straight 40-point games earlier this year.
They had a somewhat good third quarter, but
Beal kicks it out to Durant. The 3, not there. Eubanks almost battered it into the backcourt. Mobley gives it up to Garland for a layup in transition. Phoenix got to be careful. Cleveland within 17, trailed by as many as 28. Durant trying to get by Mobley, no easy task, and he turns it over, and then Eubanks just grabs Garland, second team foul in the quarter.
Good activity. You saw Jarrett Allen come over, get to the middle of the paint, and then Garland active on the defensive end as well. So 2 good rotations here by Cleveland.
Strus elects for the shot, missed it. He was in between the shot and the lob to Allen. That was a big miss right there. A chance to get it to 15.
G.
Gordon, though, missed the 3. And Mobley saves it. Allen in the lane goes at Bull and scores off the glass. And Frank
timeout,
Vogel
Suns.
calls a timeout.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. Suns better not let Cleveland come back. Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking terrible.
NBA on ESPN.
We need to be
It's
winning
been
right now.
all season
We
long
really
by
do.
State
We need to be
Farm.
winning games.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, that's just foul.
Foul! I didn't touch it. You want to go home right now? You need glasses.
I just need help with my ceiling.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You can use our app to start a claim. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company with nothing to hide. Get unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon for $25 a month, every month. Sorry, hidden fees. We're just not into you. Sometimes the choice is just Visible. Switch today at Visible.com.
I'll need my own team.
Hitler's not playing by the rules. So neither shall we. I'm not leaving until I have a barrel full of Nazi hearts. Try not to be greedy. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, rated R.
This is our future, Ma. GoDaddy Arrow creates a logo, website, even social posts in minutes. How? AI.
AI like it. Who wants to come see the future?
Get your business online in minutes with GoDaddy Arrow. This is your first time home?
This is first time doing any of this.
Honestly, we definitely have the stress and anxiety part down.
I know this can all seem a bit overwhelming, but everything is in the email I sent you the other day. It'll go a long way to ease those new anxieties. Information about financing, inspections.
The email.
And if you haven't looked at it yet, let's go through it together.
Okay. Expertise. Just one of the many ways an agent who's a realtor works for you.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. It's your job to stock the city, restaurants and rooftops, bars and basements. Every corner store. And when it gets tough, you stay driven. Give it all you got, going non-stop with 20 stops. Because at the end of the day, every single round is on you. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
File 100% free with TurboTax Free Edition. Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. Form 1040 and limited credits only. See how at TurboTax.com. That's me!
Under the sun, more than just the sun is shining. Under the sun, I'll be full young in love with pining. Under the sun.
Only $5, one for junior times 2. Double the juniors, that's your due. One for you, one for your friends to go. JK, you hate them both, don't ever know. BK, have it your way.
Hey, Scott Van Paul getting set for Sports Center, and we got a lot to get to, including another difficult loss for the Bucks. What's going on there? Tim Legler here to discuss also the rest of the night in the NBA. Gino Auriemma here to talk about the challenge against Caitlin Clark. Are they underdogs or are they top dogs? And it was fight night in New York City. 8 ejections within the first 2 seconds of the game. That was a mess. All the highlights from the night in sports on the way. Dave Doris, back to you.
Sports Center in the hands of the master tonight. SVP in the house.
Can't wait to hear what Gino says, and also Legs talking about the Bucks. That should be great. Durant bricked the 3, rebound Strus. Cleveland possession down 15. They were trailing by 21 at the end of 3. Allen with the dunk. It's a 13-point game, which then forces us to again bring up something Suns fans are tired of us bringing up, with the fact that Phoenix has been by far the worst fourth-quarter team in the NBA. Is it here we go again for the Suns, or will they respond? They do here with a nice pass from Bailey Eubanks in the slam.
So that's 100 points.
Craig Vogel in our coaches meeting was quick to address what you see here. By far the worst team in the fourth
Drew
quarter.
Eubanks has scored the 100th point tonight.
Context to that. There's been nights we've been up by 30, so teams start to double team and take all sorts of chances. But facts are facts. And, you know, there have been nights where it's been competitive in real game circumstances, not just necessarily the context we just added. And it's a thing, like you can't avoid the topic.
Ball and a swat there, and Jared Allen, though, hung in there, didn't go for the initial pump fake and got the block. Here's Durant. Foul, he'll go to the line. Jared Allen thought he got a block. Second foul. First team foul. Durant has just attempted 2 free throws in this game. That's it. 1 of 2. Let's check in with Cassidy Hubbard.
Yeah, Doris, to piggyback on the fourth quarter issues for the Suns, Devin Booker was asked this morning at shoot-around about those issues, and he says the team has good intentions, but it hasn't played out that way entirely. He said, I think our pace slows down, which I think comes from a good place, trying to value every possession and get the best available shot every time down. But, you know, if you look at our first quarters or our first halves, we're playing with constant pace and constant speed, and we need to realize that what works for us, and even at the end of the game, that is the best available shot, is either the first or the second pass. And so they need to carry that over to the fourth quarter. We've seen that play out this game.
Cassidy, you can look across the NBA, and typically your highest percentage shots are made in the first 8 seconds, and it diminishes in the next 2/3 of that 24-second shot clock.
Phoenix runs a lot of isolation in the fourth quarter. They had a lot of turnovers. Their net efficiency is dead last in the league in the fourth. They got a 17-point lead right now. Mobley gets fouled almost as he fumbled the ball, scored, but it would not drop. He'll shoot 2. Second foul on Bol, and the Suns are already over the foul limit, so keep an eye with 9:09 on the clock. The fact that Cleveland can make up some ground at the line. They're 12 of 13 tonight, but Frank Vogel calls a timeout.
Timeout, Suns.
That last.
No, he's reviewing it.
Last foul call.
Alrighty, so a challenge.
It's kind of
Challenge Suns here. If they lose it, then they'll lose the timeout. But so I don't know if they're at 4 or 3.
Stop working on your other favorite thing.
If they win it, but I don't know.
Order McDelivery in the app.
The First Snowman is the best horror movie of the year. The prophecy has begun. It's an unchained cinematic beast. The First Snowman, rated R, only theaters tomorrow.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. I could get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
I'm a fucking cracker.
Is this it?
The power of escape.
Hopefully, I don't take the foot out of the gas. I don't think we will. I think we're gonna win
Hair
this.
filler system with vitamin CG fills hair with strength. 7
I'm feeling
AHD.
pretty confident at
Reverses
this
up to
point,
1 year of
but
damage in 1 year.
it is
New
sports,
Fructis hair filler by
so
Garnier. I miss you, sweetie.
it's the beauty of sports. You never fucking know. I mean, I guess you kind of do in like the final like minute and a half, like
Just
few
got an
minutes
online
if it's
offer
like a
from
real big
Comics to sell his
blowout.
mom
but
van. This is the greatest day of my life.
You really don't know until
This is
it's over.
Oh, the saddest day of my life. It's so hard to walk away. It's really, really hard. My was distraught.
Instant online offers. CarMax.
So why should we hire you? What sets you apart?
He's explosive, he's patient, he's stepping up.
Tell me about an accomplishment you're proud of.
9 minutes is a good amount of time for to do something.
Where do
Yeah.
you see yourself in 5
I mean,
years?
when we played the Kings earlier this year, it was like 8-20, I think, when we were down by like 22, and we came back to win. So the Suns do lose a timeout, but they won a challenge.
Any two players in the game at the time will jump at center circle.
So you hear the explanation from Mark Lindsay. As you see the left arm attached to Evan Mobley, but no foul.
I'm surprised because of that left arm and the duration of, the contact of that. I'm really surprised.
Also looked like there was contact. We had a different angle of it. We were looking at during the commercial of the right arm of Bol hitting the right arm of Mobley. But successful challenge by Frank Vogel. So they're back to 14 fouls, but still the next one will put Cleveland at the line for the rest of the quarter.
The only thing that I'm thinking about, Dave, is the change in officiating that's been much discussed, in particular as it relates to drives.
Yep.
Giving that defender more of a chance.
And they have been consistent with that the last month.
Right.
And it's had a positive impact on the game.
No doubt.
Here's Beal.
Bradley Beal.
It's a two-pointer. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Mobley. Phoenix is led by as many as 28. Cleveland got within 11 in the third. The Suns stretched the lead back out to 20. Cleveland's got it down to 17. Still plenty of time. Mobley attacking. Nice move, but it won't drop. Nurkic with the rebound. See if Durant looks to take over like he did in the third quarter when Cleveland got within striking distance. And Durant does not seem happy with...
No, he's been frustrated the entire possession. You are 100% right. Now, O'Neal bails him out, but there was visible frustration on Kevin's face from the outset. He thought guys were in the wrong place.
Basket by Jared Allen on the reverse, and Allen's got 20, a team high. Phoenix up 104-87. 8-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. The Suns trying to get out of the play-in and into sixth place, which they will be tonight if they win this game. Here's Durant for three. It's good.
80.
Durant with 30. So he and Devin Booker each with a 30-point night.
And Devin Booker at the scorer's table ready to check back in.
Booker's got 34. And got a foul here on Royce O'Neal. So now they're over the foul limit once again. Cleveland will shoot.
So D-Buck's coming in.
With the loss for Cleveland, they would drop to 31 defeats, which would put them tied with Orlando and the Knicks, all in the 3, 4, 5 spots, which is important for obviously matchups, but also one of those teams ends up having to play on the road in game one of the first round of the playoffs, which start just over 2 weeks from now. Mitchell at the line. Our final NBA Wednesday doubleheader of the regular season features two very important games. Dallas and Miami. Miami trying to get out of the play-in, although they liked it there last year. They went to the finals. And then what could be for the Western Conference regular season crown. Both Minnesota and Denver right now 53 and 23 atop the West standings.
Remember, Miami did move up into the 6th spot tonight with the Indiana loss. And you heard Eric Spoelstra's comments like, there's something to compete for. We're going for it. We want out of the play-in.
They've won 3 in a row. They have 7 games left on their schedule. Indiana has just 5 games left, and they're a loss back. They dropped to 7 tonight. Shot clock at 8. Here's Durant working on Mitchell. And stripped by Mitchell, a turnover. 2-on-1. Mitchell going to keep it and lays it in.
Really smart choice. He thought about giving that up, recognized that Devin never had an angle defensively.
Donovan Mitchell's played 33 minutes in this game after not playing last night. Empty possession again for Phoenix. But Bol.
There you go, Bol.
That pass from Strus. That was a big play there by Bol. Durant.
There you go, KD.
He's got 32. When you think about it, Bol didn't make that play. Jimmy Cleveland gets a transition basket. It's down to 14. Mitchell off the bounce. And, boy, late whistle, but did look like the right call. And Mitchell will shoot 2.
He's telling the courtside fans, look at the replay. It's absolutely a foul. This contact on that right elbow.
Mike Vogel won the other challenge. He can challenge it again if he decides to.
Didn't think there was enough there?
No, I thought it was foul. He got him in the elbow.
Yeah.
First time since mid-November that both Booker and Durant have 30 points in the same game.
Wow. If I had to guess that, never.
Me neither.
No way.
Some of that has to do with the number of games played together. And there haven't been many games when Bradley Beal has played with the two guys and has only had 5 points.
That's
but again,
exactly right.
He hasn't looked for a shot tonight, hasn't needed to. He's got 7 assists, had a big impact on that first half. People may just look at the box score tomorrow and not realize how well Bradley Beal played, especially in that first half. Booker saves it from going into the 5th row. Midway point of the final frame. Shot clock at 3. Here's O'Neal, got to put up the near midcourt shot, and it's a 24-second violation.
J.B. Bickerstaff cheered his guys on. Like, you want them competitive, regardless of time and score.
Dodgers won.
Phoenix unable to put this game away. Cleveland ball down 16. 24 points for Mitchell to lead the Cavs. Mitchell's pass hit the leg of Nurkic, not a kick, so the shot clock remains at 12. Beal back on the floor, and Bull will go to the bench. Boy, look how big and long they were with Bull on the floor with Nurkic and Durant as their front court.
Bull, his shooting tonight had an impact when they were making their run.
15 points for Bull, 22 minutes off the bench, 3 of 4 from 3. Garland penetrates floater, around and out. Boy, how did that not go down?
Well, he's had several of those. He made such a good read there. Nurk was coming out the level, and he just crossed him up.
Oh, nice cut by Beal. Nurkic with the pass.
How many assists is that for Nurkic now?
That's 6 assists now for Nurkic. Doesn't have a field goal, but he's doing a lot of other things.
It's impossible to pick favorites between my horses. But Mortaus? No problem. I like this one. I think he likes me.
That's some serious Big Dwayne energy.
Right back at you.
I meant him.
Nice fanny pack. I know. Selling great taste, zero sugar, Big Dwayne energy.
The all-new GoDaddy Aero helps you get your business online in minutes with the power of AI. With the perfect name, a great logo, and a beautiful website. Just start with a domain, a few clicks, and you're in business. Make now the future at GoDaddy.com/Aero.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that creamy, dreamy, meaty, topping, pepperoni popping. Give me that crispy, coated, holy Papa John's. Better get you some. Try the trio before it's gone.
Throughout April, the NBA family is celebrating World Autism Acceptance Month as part of its commitment to promote equality and inclusion for all fans. In support of this initiative, we recognize
officially
Culture
over?
City,
I wouldn't say
which is working to
officially,
provide
but
sensory-inclusive spaces for our fans at all.
pretty
NBA
much.
arenas. To learn more about how the NBA and its teams are making
Crazy things have
and the league is
happened,
more
but
inclusive,
it is
visit
pretty much.
NBAcares.com. Big initiative by the NBA Coaches Association. During the month of April, coaches are wearing specifically designed shoes to raise awareness autism research.
Shoes of fire right there.
Easy dunk for Mobley out of the timeout. Cleveland back within 16, still 5 minutes left.
One last push here. A little game pressure on Phoenix.
Starters are still out there for both teams. Booker, who's got 34 points, looking for his first basket.
There you go, D-Book.
And there it is, a 3.
Every time it's been Kevin or D-Book who says you're
37
making a run,
points
I'm
for
here to put a
D-Book
stop to
tonight.
it.
One more 3 gets 40.
Mobley with the dunk. Off the miss by Allen. The Suns now have 30
Sister.
assists. And Devin Booker has 37 points after 52 on Monday. Boy, he really seems locked in for this final push to get out of the play-in tournament, make sure they're in the top 6.
Plenty of opportunity.
I just hope
for
D-Book can
them.
get 40.
Minnesota, New Orleans,
Come on, bro.
Clippers.
D-Book.
2 against the Clippers. That would have been for 40, but it's no good. And Garland looking to run. Oh, it might have been an offensive foul there as he got rid of O'Neal. Cleveland back within 15.
He's like,
8 field goals this quarter for the Cavs. They've all come in the paint. They haven't even taken a 3 yet here in the 4th. Now they got the basket. Now they got to get the stop.
Give it back to D-Book.
3:45 to go. Contact there. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal. Timer at 2.
Come on,
Beal
just shoot it.
sees
Bradley.
at 1, puts it up. Rebound Mitchell. Huge possession here for the Cavs. Mitchell pulls up and missed it. Rebound Nurkic. I'm trying to think the last time anybody
D-Buck. Come on,
left
just
their
shoot it.
seat
Just
other
shoot
than
it.
to leave. Just feels like there's been no.
Who gives a
energy
fuck
or
about that guy
juice
guarding you?
this entire
Just
second
try.
half, which for the home team
D-Buck.
can be hard when you have a big lead as Booker misses and Strus gets the rebound.
A little frustration from Devin that he didn't get a call on that one.
Donovan Mitchell looks tired. He's played 36 minutes after not playing last night. That pass was going to go to the corner to Mobley, but Mitchell intercepted it.
Good defense by Kevin.
Garland for 3. And rebound Nurkic. So Phoenix trying to fight through the lack of energy in the building and the big lead and also history with the way they've played in this final frame. Try to close this out. Looking better and better by possession, but Durant misses. But can Cleveland get a basket? Third straight empty trip for Phoenix, but the Cavs have not taken
So we
advantage.
got this in the bag.
They do here in a big way with Mobley getting the dunk. 13 with 2 minutes to go.
I mean, this isn't over, and it feels a little like Phoenix has stopped executing. You're in that position of trying to use clock and get a good shot.
D-Book.
But can you
Come
get
on.
another stop
Come on.
here?
Royce. There you go, Royce.
Big hit by Royce O'Neal, and that might do it with 1:45 to go. And they force a turnover in transition.
So that's going to do it.
Booker,
D-Book.
catch and shoot.
Yeah! D-Book 40! Let's go! D-Book 40-point night here against Cleveland.
Games for Devin Booker.
Let's fucking go.
Frank Vogel calls a timeout, and the Suns are 127.
Let's
away from
go.
their 45th win, and for now climbing out of the play-in tournament. Booker with his 5th 3 and his 40th point.
They need a lawn back fast. And you need Scott's turf builder and rapid grass. It grows grass 2 times faster than just seed the lawn. Giving you a stronger lawn. Smell that freedom, eh?
Get Scott's Turf Builder Rapid Grass today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
Now the commercial space.
Wow, this is great. What you said about financing and tax implications has me loving
The
it.
current zoning allows for a dog grooming business. Your dogs need to see it too.
Expertise. Just one of the many ways an agent who's a realtor works for you.
Well, Devin Booker's had a great year, but it feels
Looks like
he's taken it
Azubuike's
to
coming in.
an even bigger level this week, and he's done this at times. Not the
So
first
D-Book
time
is
he's
done
had
for the night.
60-point games this year. He had a
40
60-point
points.
earlier in the season, but the efficiency the last 2 games.
Thinks it, lives it, loves to do it. Yeah, just an incredible one of the prettiest
Sear
jump
Little's
shots
in there.
in the league, but balances that with ability to go off the deck, play and pick and roll, manipulate the
Saban
game
Lee.
if need be. And every time it looked like Cleveland was going to put some pressure on
Udoka
either he or Kevin shut the
Azubuike.
door.
Isaiah Thomas is in there too.
Thomas Getting a few minutes here. Like just his third game as a member of the Suns. Frank Vogel talked glowingly about the leadership that he's brought to the locker room.
And David Roddy's in
A
there.
lot of guys around the league have rooted for. Overcome some injuries.
And then yeah, Kobe.
during what was
Or no, sorry, no,
a
Sear
great
Little.
stretch in his career
Yeah.
6 or 7 years ago.
And the desire to keep playing and be a part of this.
Here's Isaiah Mobley, Evan's brother. Catch and shoot three from Merrill, no good, and a foul inside on Rhodey. So Phoenix will improve to 45-31 and will move ahead of New Orleans in the standings and out of the play-in for now. 6th place. Cleveland with the loss, 46-31. Now tied with Orlando and the Knicks, 3, 4, 5 spots.
And what was a brutal March where they went to 21st or 22nd in defensive efficiency. Some of that because they spent time without 4 of their top 8. A couple of missed free throws is a free something.
Let's
I'm not
fucking
sure
go.
what it is here in the building. But you got to find a way out of this if you're Cleveland.
Since the All-Star break, Cleveland is 10-14 now. And yes, injuries have played a role in that, but
there you go.
Can't just be that. The question is, can they get it together in time?
So that's gonna do it here tonight.
They will continue this 5-game road trip in Los
Suns
Angeles.
win 122-101.
Before heading home for the final 3 games of the regular season.
Yeah,
Tristan
yep.
Thompson misses, Nasir Little rebounds, and that's it.
And
It took
that's
forever
it.
for Phoenix finally to put Cleveland away. It happened with about 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker combined for 72 points. The rest of the Suns put up 50. And now Phoenix, by virtue of a season series win over New Orleans.
That was a great game tonight. Fun win.
Listen, you want out. I get that there's opportunity still to come out of the play-in in advance. We saw it a season ago with Miami and Lakers. To me, I want out of the play-in and into the top 6.
Yep, that's game, Rafa.
Booker and Durant combined for 72 on Monday, 72 tonight, and a 122-101.
Gonna wait for the probably D-Book interview,
Our entire crew on Dave Pash,
which they're gonna show on Sports Center.
coming up next.
I want to wish you so much.
Oh, they're showing a fucking commercial.
Just got an online offer from CarMax to sell this
Oh,
mom van.
okay, just 1 minute
This is
though.
the greatest day of my life. Oh, the saddest day of my life.
Wow, I am so good at saving us money on things we need.
You do have a challenge.
I do have the Milos Rewards credit
But
card,
yeah,
so we get 5% off
It was a
every day.
great fucking night tonight, man.
5% off. 5% off.
5% off.
5% off. You're not gonna believe it. 5% off. And as loyalty members, we also earn points toward Milo's money to save on our next project.
How do you update?
Donovan
Rewards
Mitchell,
credit
that's
card helps you
right.
save 5% every day. Apply today.
Deliveries happen.
Hello? We didn't order that.
Are you sure? This happens.
Sucks. No.
That happens.
Hey, get out of there.
But yeah,
Oh, there's one.
so
Home happens.
122-101.
More at ring.com.
Royce O'Neal had 17 points tonight. Kevin Durant had 32. Yusuf Nurkic had 2. Bradley Beal had 7. Devin Booker had 40. EG had 3. Bol Bol had 5. Drew Eubanks had 4. Isaiah Thomas had none. David Roddy had none. Nasir Little had none. Udoka Azubuike had none. Saban Lee had 2. And then Josh Okogie and Thaddeus Young did not play.
Enjoy his conversation. Stop by to talk about a very different year for a UConn team that gets to a place they've been a lot, the Final Four, as they get ready for Caitlin Clark. First, best thing I saw today, maybe the most
But yeah,
Expected, certainly.
What's his fucking name? This dude's name?
Game ever. Malachi Flynn averaged 5
Max
points
Strauss.
per game coming in.
Evan Mobley,
Game in Atlanta.
Jared Allen,
Gets that
Dave,
three, 17
Donovan
in the first
Mitchell.
half. Atlanta's
So,
gonna win this game. But your man
Max
Flynn
Strauss had 9,
about to
Evan
drop
Mobley
half
had
100.
20,
He's up to
Jared
22.
Allen had 20, Donovan Mitchell had
Give me all
24,
three of
Darius
these.
Garland had
He's got
15.
29, a new career high. He had
That's it.
31 through 3 quarters. He had 20 points in the month of January. He had
Chris
less than
Levert.
40 in the month of February.
Is that his name?
He was 37. He's now up to 41. Give me the steal. Everybody in the bench knows. That's 50 points on 18 of 25 shooting. His first player in Pistons history with a 50-point night on 70% shooting. Again, Detroit didn't win the game, but this is a
fucking
winning
know.
moment for a guy who came in
All right.
averaging 5.2.
I guess they're not going to show
It's
the interview.
lowest
I'll give it one more minute.
average at the time of any player's 50-point game in the history of the league. That distinction previously held by Terrence Ross with the Raps back in 2014. Before then, as Stanford Steve remembered it, Tony Delk, the Suns back in 2001. Shout out to Malachi Flynn on a monster night. Did not have this on the bingo card for the lead highlight in the show. Didn't have Flynn scoring 50. Didn't think the Bucks trying to bounce back from a road loss to the Wizards would fall at home to Memphis. Here's Giannis telling Trey Jemison, do not bring the Kool-Aid to a gin party. 1 of 5 blocks, tied for the most in a game in the last 5 seasons. There's a block on Brandon Clark there from Bobby Portis. The play continues. Portis Jr. from the corner for 3, feeling that. He had a team-high 15 in the first half. Under 8 to go in the fourth, the Grizz down 2. Gigi Jackson. Grown man move over Brooke Lopez. We're tied. Down 1, up 1. Good one there for the tip into the Jared Jackson Jr. missed. And Jackson Jr. with his very unique, you can't modify unique. It's a unique release, not very unique. Kids in journalism school, you knew that. I should do better.
Oh,
Here's Giannis
shit.
down the lane. He had 21
Yeah, I'm going to end this shit.
But they're down 4.
I want to thank you bitches